Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, SaskHouses.com, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, Richardson Lighting, Sask Camper, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Realcast Media. Martensville Curling Club has been our home for the last 5 days. They have done an outstanding job here of hosting this event, taking care of 16 of the top junior teams in the province, 8 men, 8 women, and our crew as well. It's been a pleasure to be here for the week. We've got one final left to determine, but the action this morning saw the men's final. Damon Bernath, an 11-4 winner over Nathan Pomedley in an all-Saskatoon matchup that will put Bernath through to the Nationals as Saskatchewan #1. And a little footnote to that, we should mention as well that because of recent success that Saskatchewan has had at the junior national level, they actually get to send 2 representatives, so the Pomedley team going as well. It's now time to determine the women's champion, and this is the 3rd matchup for these teams. They met yesterday in the Page playoff game. Kleiter won, and by virtue of that, moves on to this championship final. Elizabeth Kessel dropped to the semifinal, where she defeated Savannah Taylor in the semifinal yesterday, and that moves them forward into this semifinal. And it was this shot in the 10th end, a fantastic triple raise takeout, stuck the last raise stone, picked up a single point, and that was just to get into an extra end. She was able to steal the extra end to get into this game. So we have the Kleiter team from the Sutherland, the Kessel team curling out of Balgony. 3rd time they've met, and we're expecting an outstanding final. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Martensville Curling Club, the home of the 2022 Provincial Junior Curling Championships. This is the women's final. We started with 8 teams down to just the 2 looking for that championship berth. My name is Sean Joyce. I'm here with Susan Lang. We've been here all week long enjoying a lot of great curling. And for the teams in this final, Susan, Madison Kleiter, Elizabeth Kessel, this is their 3rd meeting, and they've had 2 good games already, and we're looking forward to a 3rd here.
Absolutely. They started their very first game playing each other, and that came down to last rock. I'm expecting an excellent final here. We've got a lot of experience from the Kleiter team to draw on for their game, but the excitement of a Kessel in her first junior final. So I think this is going to be really exciting, seeing these 2 young junior teams go at it today to win this provincial title.
And of course, the Kleiter team won the first 2 matchups between the 2 this weekend, and you always say, it's really hard to beat a good team 3 times in a row.
Absolutely. And I think, though, the Kleiter team has that kind of experience and maturity to bring that 3rd victory in for them today. But you're right, it is very difficult to win 3 times. The Kessel team will be hanging on to that thought for sure.
And they bring a lot of momentum into this game as well. So we expect a fantastic game, and we'll have it all for you right after this.
It's a beautiful blend of strategy, skill, and creativity. Curling. But it's our people that make us great. We're a mosaic of countless experiences. We communicate and collaborate. We value new ideas and different perspectives. We learn from our past and from our future. We may even disagree sometimes, but it's in our differences that we can see our strengths. The beauty of our sport is reflected in our people and our values. Regardless of your ethnicity or gender, your abilities, your stage in life, your beliefs, or who you love. The rocks and the ice don't discriminate, and as curlers, we won't either. We will be the change that we want to see in the world. Curling is a place for everyone.
teams have hit the ice. Just before we get underway, we'll let you know that before the game, both teams have a practice session, and in the preliminary rounds, they draw to the button for Last Rock. Here in the playoffs, it's determined by your seeding. Kleiter team, by virtue of having won the A event and the Page AB game, had their choice of rocks, and they got hammered here in the first end of play. They are throwing the red stones. For the Kessel team, out of the Balgony Curling Club, it is Elizabeth Kessel, the skip. Tessa Silversides is the third. Maya Silversides the second. Hannah Rugg is the lead. The coach, Garnet Zumak, they have the blue stones. And throwing the red, out of the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon, skip Madison Kleiter, third Kaya Kennedy, second is Rihanna Kish, the lead Hannah Johnson, and the coach, the lucky 50-50 winner from last night, Dean Kleiter.
We're just behind you.
Meet the Teams has been brought to you by Sask Camper, clothing made for camping in Saskatchewan.
Mine's great.
Good.
Nice week, guys.
Hey, Tana. What did you get on that?
Normal. Okay.
What did you get on that? 13. 1-3? Yeah.
Center guard put up to start this game now. The rock on the corner, and Hannah Rugg now looking to make the hit.
Normal. Yep. Yes. Hard. Really hard. Hard all the way. Hard. Hard. You gotta go. Really hard. Hard. Really hard. Hard. You got it, girls. Really hard. Hard. Keep going. Whoa.
Well,
Good
Hannah
job.
Rugg
Really nice
continues
job.
with her very strong performance.
Maybe
She's had
hair
an
on Kaya's
excellent
side. I don't mind
week
sliding
here
it. Okay.
at the Martensville competition.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get
And
the
it's
top
just
one,
so
put it
powerful when your
Really
lead
nice
is
job, Hannah.
starting off your ends as well as what she has been doing all week.
Back line!
Yup.
Weights down!
Oh,
Back line!
Really tight.
Back line!
Whoa.
Back line!
Yup. Whoa, Kaya. Go, Kaya. Hard. You gotta roll it if you can. Okay, sorry, Mads.
That works. All good.
It's okay.
On the guard, pushes it into the rings, but rolls the shooter to the corner as well.
Back line.
Yeah.
So it
3-2.
clears up
That
the
works too.
So feel the same thing.
top of the house at the middle. Two stones belonging in the rings to the Kessel team.
Weight's really close. Weight's really good. It's really good. Mine's good.
Yeah.
My Silverside's looking to draw a top 12-foot or very tight to the rings on this center line.
Really close. It's 3. Hard. 3. Okay, we got lots on it. Sit. Really nice spot. Nice shot.
Good sweet girls.
I think just play this one for now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see that one. Exactly 3-2.
I got
Just
3-16.
run that.
Okay.
I like it.
Or straight back, probably.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Okay, just
That was the
feel-
sneakiest coach's intervention I think we just had. They are allowed up to 2
Give you like a
coaches' interventions per end. It's
Okay, you got it.
the new system, if you haven't been following along this week. Coaching system that's only been in place for a couple of years now.
Just peel.
Just peel.
Instead of having timeouts and 2 timeouts
Just peel.
per team in the
Hard! You got it! Hard!
in the first 10 ends in this junior event, it is 44 minutes on the clock. They have up to 2 interventions per end.
High guard.
Was that hair soft? I didn't think so. I thought your weight was good.
So a little bit more chance for the teams to interact with the coach.
For sure. And the clock doesn't stop on those interactions. It keeps ticking. So it still very nice chance for coaches to help their teams out. Really important at this developmental stage that shortens the learning curve and helps these curlers get experience a little bit faster.
Weight's really close. Lot of move. Looks really good. We're slowing down. We're starting to slow down. Okay, if you can, yeah.
So just missing that
Yep, hard.
double run, leaving their shooter on the center line, allowing the Kessel team here to draw around
Really nice spot.
in with a very nice 4-foot shot.
I think just off nose. Actually, even nose, pretty close to nose, and then.
I think a hair on the high side. Almost
Yeah.
where I hit the last one.
Yeah.
Do you like the same turn or no?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Same ice?
Yeah.
Okay. You
got it,
hair,
Rihanna?
Rihanna?
Same thing here.
You got it. Heel.
Yep.
Whoa.
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 Clean.
Close.
Whoa. Right on.
Curl.
Makes the run, catches one of the blue stones, but rolls the raised stone out of play as well.
Okay.
Well, certainly important to get that one off of the top of the 4-foot. Did leave her own rock there, so it's there for the next opportunity if required.
Hey, look a bit down. Wait only.
Tessa Silverside looking to replace that blue stone back into the top of the 4-foot.
Gotta move.
Weight's good.
Gotta move.
Weight's good. Maybe a bit down.
Trying to curl. Hard.
Top weight.
Hard, you got it. Hard all the way.
I think higher the better.
Okay, Will, right there. Great shot.
Really nice. Really
sweep.
nice shot.
Really nice sweep.
Almost
thing?
basically nose.
Yeah.
Should get it.
Run it
You
straight
want to
back.
throw just here or do you like peel?
I like 8.
Yeah, I think 8's good. Nice sweep.
Okay.
So weight's moving into peel weight, so a good firm hit here.
Peel. Clean. Yep.
Kai Kennedy looking for the run back.
Yes, hard. Roll it, Hannah. Roll it. Right over. That's good.
Just off the nose on the hit, drives it by the 2 stones in the rings.
Just curled up.
You guys? Yeah, just a touch less.
So looking to keep the pressure on this Kleiter team.
2, 3, I think. Okay, I'll throw 3.
Maya looking to pull a few feet of weight off of her first shot and make a guard on that really nice draw that she had on her first one.
1, 2.
Wait only.
1, 2.
Take 3.
2.
Hard then.
Really gotta curl.
Gotta move. You're up there.
2, 3. 2, 3.
If Maya curl it.
Curl it.
Really gotta go hard, Maya. Hard, you gotta move it.
We're there.
You gotta move it. Hard all the way, you got it. Keep going. Hard. Hard, you got it.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Here and roll is good.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll get right over.
Well, she had the weight, but as we can tell, must have just been outside that line and didn't catch the curl that they were hoping for.
What if we just try for the roll?
So an opportunity here for the Kleiter team to get out of a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. Shoot. Nice call. It's okay.
Well, you hit it on the nose, you get the double.
9-5.
There are rolls available both ways. Probably best way to get second shot would be to roll behind the center guard.
Clean. Yep. Well, just nosing it, nose double. That's okay.
It's okay.
Nice. Go, Mads.
Oh.
Thanks. Hit and roll.
Good
Oh,
weight.
good scrub by
These guys.
Madison to get that rock out of the rings.
That's fine.
trying to get that roll?
Maybe might as well get the nose double then.
Trying to roll?
Yeah. Threw it really good.
Good call.
The roll's there.
Yeah. Good weight.
Do you want me to jump the roll? Yeah. Okay.
But a chance now, you can see that rock open with a couple of inches of air. If Elizabeth Kessel can get the roll under cover here. Madison Kleiter can be facing 2 in the first stand and not seeing a blank, and she'd have a hard time even trying to set up 2 this early, or this late, pardon me.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Well, it'll depend on where this shooter
Yeah, if
goes.
she rolls past the guard, you might be able to come around.
Had the right idea, just had to curl up a little bit more.
Might be okay where it is if Madison Kleiter makes the hit and roll underneath. I don't think she'll be shot rock.
Alright, so maybe that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Whichever one you get for shot.
Yeah. She might come around there though then.
Yeah.
I think we gotta do that.
Yeah? Okay.
I like it. Just with like a nice 11. I like 11. I think it'll move though here a little
Yeah.
bit.
The water bottle
but
might
my
annoy you.
outturn should run a
They
bit.
can sweep it too, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
You got it. It might annoy
So I
you.
think, Susan, the feeling here is that they can't make the roll for shot either way, so you try to roll just behind the center.
Yeah, we won't be shot, but
Because if Elizabeth Kessel tries to come around, you want to make her come around your rock in the top of the 12-foot. Kessel's got them in a little trouble here early in this game.
They certainly came out firing, didn't
Yeah.
they?
just 11. Yep. Might move here a bit.
I think it'll go a little bit.
Do you like a little more ice?
I think this is good. We know
Okay.
like yours run straight
Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
outturn.
Okay, let's make it. You got it here, Mads. Let's go. Line's good, 11.
Yep.
11.
Yep.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. 11.
Whoa.
11. Other way.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep. Other way. Whoa. Clean. Rihanna,
Yep.
if you can. Rihanna. Only if you can.
Whoa. Sit.
Well, that was a plan B. They were looking to roll under the center. They actually roll that towards the corner and might have stuck out a piece. Well, it looks like it's wide open outside, but it is second shot.
What do you guys like?
You have that jam on that blue back there.
Yeah, let's just go time.
I thought it was like maybe 10.
I like that way.
Well, it's an interesting situation. You know, if you can draw around your own
Yeah.
top or that blue just about center guard.
Yeah, I think so. I like it. Yeah.
Okay, just a draw. Yeah. Top 4. Okay. You got it.
I think this one applies the most pressure against your opposition if you can get this draw in. They've had practice with draw weight in their pregame practice.
Well, and the other thing is you presume that the other skip is going to be able to hit at least 8 foot, maybe 4 foot. If you hit that rock on the outside, she's going to have lots of room to draw to get to her single. But if you get around this guard, you could actually be dead buried, maybe nibbling the button, and now she's got a real small area to score. Yes, she's still got the button available, but...
And partly too, you know, with your shot rock being guarded, that plays a lot into this decision also.
Yeah, it's not necessarily just about a force here. You've got a chance to maybe steal. You certainly can make her shot very difficult.
Wait only, top 4. Top 4.
Wait only.
You could hit the outside one, but you're not going to make her last shot any more difficult by doing that.
It's just amazing how far they can drag these rocks. This ice has just been fabulous all week.
Nice shot.
Great sweep, girls.
Nice shot.
Able to bring that into the top 8 foot.
Really nice sweep.
Even that makes this last draw a little bit more difficult because she has to come around that stone. Lots of room there, but with the way it curls, you can't really go until it gets off the corner guard, and you could get close to that stone that was just delivered.
Yeah. We know this path here.
So a bit of a tester here for Madison Kleiter on her last stone here in the first. Needing full 8 foot plus and a different draw path than what we've had.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
5. Sure, guys.
Okay, little room.
5.
Line's good.
5.
Gotta go. Little room.
Line's good.
Gotta go.
Brushka's picked it up early.
Line's good.
6.
5.
Coming down 4.
5. Let's go.
Hard, guys. Put it on the
Stay
team.
line.
Hard.
Picked it up early and haven't left it yet. They need full 8 foot to pick up the single point. They're going to have to go on this.
What
Great
a
job
sweep.
by the Brushers to hold the line and drag that into the top 4 foot. Madison Kleiter picks up her single point here in the opening end. She'll start things off the 1-0 lead. Elizabeth Kessel will have last rock in the second.
Viterra is proud to support Saskatchewan curling through our partnership with Curlsask. This includes being the presenting sponsor for the Viterra Scotties Tournament of Hearts, an excellent showcase for our world-class curling talent. We also support community curling for people of all ages, including several youth clinics across the province to teach our next generation of lifelong curlers. Through our ongoing support of Curlsask, we hope to continue growing the sport of curling in Saskatchewan, because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. When I'm not working hard on my curling delivery, I'm working hard on making Auto Connection the best auto service center possible. Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust.
Well, second end already underway. Madison Kleiter, after picking up the single in the first end, asking for the first stone into the top of the 4 foot.
Nicely done. I'm still so impressed that last sweep on Madison Kleiter's draw. Rihanna and Hannah dug down deep from the hog line in, and that's where the most impact happens on that sweep in that last 10 seconds coming in. Somehow they saved a little energy in the tank, and they dragged that rock into the piece of the forefoot. That was an excellent sweep.
Roll.
Yeah, as much as you can.
So looking for the hit, would like to roll off,
Okay. Great shot. Nice, Ted.
at least off that center line, but stays
Can we take this? That's good. Okay.
only just touching center.
Yup.
Hannah Johnson now looking for the hit.
Hard, girls. Hard, Rihanna.
And there ought to be a rule about Hannah and Hannah both playing on opposite. Spelling it different isn't enough.
I actually quite like it as long as I say Hannah. I'm good to go here.
Good weight.
Good weight.
Quick reminder, the Curlsask 50-50 draw. Jackpot currently at $610, and the draw today
Like to stick around.
is at 6:30 p.m. It's been at 10 o'clock, 10:30 all week long, but with the final ending early. 6:30 final today. You got a draw for that today. You've got a little bit of time left to get your tickets.
Heavy.
Gotta push on it.
And I should also mention that the Realcast crew has our tickets, and you've got a chance to take our money. And I mentioned that because last night after I mentioned it, the ticket sales went way up. Everybody wanted our money.
Crush this thing. Good truck, Johnson.
14-9.
Then you'll be good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All good. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Looking for the draw to the corner. It comes to rest in the back 12 foot.
Yeah, I don't mind 10 out here. What do you want here?
Yep, you can throw
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Here we go.
You got it, Rihanna.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
That's the broom. You got it. Just 10.
Yep.
Just 10.
Clean.
Soft 10.
Yup.
Yep.
Clean.
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 Whoa.
Just
Whoa.
10.
Well, clean.
Whoa.
Just 10.
Clean. Clean. Good. Nice throw.
Nice, Rihanna.
I got 9-4.
Yeah, I got that too.
Normal.
She's a little speedy. Sorry. That's okay. That works. You made the shot.
Not normal.
Whoa. No.
Weight's a bit down.
You know.
No.
Nice shot. I'll give you that size.
Good shot.
The rollout leaves nothing in play for now.
Okay. Okay. I just need to
Madison
get
Kleiter looking to come to the center, and I think she said if it's a guard, that's okay. So first call is into the rings, but they'd take a tight guard here.
Mine's good.
Reach nice. Give it a little bit.
5.
5.
Mine's good.
5.
All you.
What?
I almost
Hannah inside.
5. Switch if you can.
3.
Switch then.
3.
Hannah then. To the center line then, guys. Yep. Yep. Hannah hard. Hard over. Go, Mad. Sweet. Go. Hard finish. Okay.
Normal.
Yeah.
Was I out there here?
I don't mind. Not too bad. It would have been fine.
I think.
Mine was good.
Okay.
Not
Yep.
normal.
Yep. Hard. Hard all the way. Hard. You got it. Keep going hard.
What do you get? Sorry.
Great shot.
Riri.
Looking for the hit. The brushers do a good job to hold the line. She makes the hit, loses the shooter.
You're good.
Well, if you're going to have a half shot, that's a good time to do it. Not much is building up
Nope,
this
it
end
looks
so
like
far.
at this end they're content to play this one through for a blank.
Sorry, guys.
We saw a lot of this type of play on the men's side. To be honest, the women not as much, but Elizabeth Kessel has been one of the ones that has been more definitive about wanting to play for specific ends as a blank. She's also been one of the ones who's very conscious of wanting the last rock in the even ends if she can manage to work that out.
Because it
Just
really
let
got
it
that
sit
curl
then.
real hard.
Just let it sit. That's okay.
But she will play for some blanks just to kind of shorten the game, so to speak.
Guys.
No, you're good. Normal. Even if we can get a bit of a roll.
What?
Yeah.
Great judge. I got 4-1.
Yeah.
Inside, yeah.
Hard. Hard.
Really gotta go.
Hard. You got it all the way.
Hard.
Hard.
Repeat.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going hard.
Okay, really good speed.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Those hits are getting thinner, but they're still making the rock go away.
Yeah, you just sucked a hard big one there. You're good.
I'll give you a little less weight too, Maddie.
Okay, 4-2-5 is really nice. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, coaches sort of get to take an end off here
Really nice.
5.
with just only the one rock ever in play.
6, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's all there still.
Lots of
That's
room
fine.
still,
6,
guys.
7. Hasn't started to curl yet. 7.
Only if you can.
T.
7, 8.
There it goes a bit.
8, T, 8.
15, 7.
Back.
Line's good. It's moving hard now.
Right to them.
Nice judge.
Good throw. Okay.
I think we need to stick on
4-3, good judge.
Yeah, and for the Kleiter team, nice opportunity to throw some draws because their shots there in the first end were all those runs and peels. So you always take advantage of those situations when you get them to get that draw weight firmed
Yeah,
up.
hard. Hard all the way.
The other thing I find myself already wondering, of course, Kim and I were talking about it this morning in the men's game when they started off with an open end, is that you do wonder when teams are willing to play like this, who's going to blink first? And in a tie game, you tend to think that it's the team that's throwing first. Eventually, they have to make a move. Well, here, Madison Kleiter's got a 1-point lead, but it's only a 1-point lead. So if they play like this for a couple ends, who blinks first?
Actually, I think
I don't know.
I stumped you. Well, that's the thing. Like in the 5-rock free guard zone, if you wait for the team with last rock to go first, they can get their deuce pretty easy. If they manage to run this through for the blank, we might find out next end how long Maddie is content to let her play like this, because she'll have to make a decision if she's going to throw a center guard or continue to play into the rings.
Hannah, if you can. Yeah, Hannah. Hannah for a piece. Yep. Keep going.
Right up.
hard out.
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
Go, Kaya.
Okay, that's okay.
Well, we're finding out about how thinly you can hit a rock and still get it out
Still
of
get it out
play.
of the rings.
Positive it will.
Yes, agree.
Yeah.
You're not like using that as
So
back
it's just hard to ice it.
No,
Yeah.
if they jam.
Probably taking the first ice with
I think so too.
From the other
Yeah.
way.
I was just gonna say that was
Coach Buddy. I thought that was close.
Let's come this way.
Yeah.
You just called the time.
Okay, I like it. A little bit less ice then.
What do you think? Like here?
Let's go a bit less. Yep.
So Madison out of the rings, but not out of play. So there is an opportunity here to bring your draw down to that back blue one and maybe possibly get a jam for your 2. I think that came in from play call from the coach.
I heard indication that that was a coach's intervention, and it was a quick one. He just
Hey, you gotta go.
told Tessa, I think they were drawing to the middle, content to play for the blank, and Garnet sees this opportunity. You know, it makes a difference that that stone that's just out of the rings is not out far enough that you could jam on it. It would leave it in play. So play towards it somewhere. You might get a break.
Set.
Boy, you sure don't ever want to just slide through playing towards it, though.
You're in.
Oh, seems to have stayed in.
You like this turn?
You could probably hit flop on top of the other blue, though, at least a corner of it.
You're throwing 10 at this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like 10 out here. I think it will run straight if you're super positive. Like,
There's a good look at it.
they
No
have more
overlap
like
at
that,
all.
but I
like
think
this
edge of
one?
rock should be good. Yeah, I like
Yeah, that'll
this.
be good for me here.
Perfect.
But if Madison can stay just on the broom side there and roll over on top of that one that is out of play, now it makes the blank a little bit more
Yeah,
difficult,
yeah.
a lot more difficult.
Ten,
5. Clean.
10, 5.
Clean.
Wall. 10.
Yup.
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 Yes!
Well, she's not hitting it on the side to roll in front of the blue. And just spins out the back, out of play, so it will be an opportunity for Elizabeth Kessel to throw through for the blank.
That was just a little bit less weight than what her teammates were throwing, and maybe just needed the adjustment on the broom if that's the weight that she would like to throw. Because Rihanna was sort of in that general area, and she threw, I think they timed it out at 9.5, which is a pretty firm hit. Madison's weight was down just quite a bit less than Rihanna's, and that's why the curl.
I don't mind the weight that she threw, though. With if you're actually trying to play the roll in front of the other one, it's such a delicate. You're playing with almost no space, so to
I
bring
like
weight
the weight
down was good.
I just think you need the adjustment on the broom.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Elizabeth Kessel throwing it through for the blank. She'll keep last rock into the third. Maddie Kleiter with a 1-0 lead in this 2022 Saskatchewan Junior Women's Championship Final.
Curl Sask is hosting a province-wide 50-50 fundraiser. This is your chance to win money while supporting youth curling in Saskatchewan. Ticket prices are $3 for $10, $10 for $20, and $50 for $50. Visit curlsask.ca/curlsask5050 for more information and to buy tickets. Thank you for supporting future curling champions in Saskatchewan.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
Well, as we return, the call was for the center guard, and it looks like it just stopped in time. Sean Joyce, Susan Lang with you here from the Martensville Curling Club.
And I could have just about bet the mortgage that Elizabeth Kessel's next call was going to be the out-turn draw to the side. We've had the opportunity to feature this team a few times, and Elizabeth has a very set game plan playbook, and this is a very standard call to ask her lead, Hannah Rugg, to draw over to the sides.
Comes up short. It is a corner guard, though.
I think it's easier.
Good shot.
Honestly,
I misjudged the weight a bit.
Yeah. Just a hair.
Pardon? I misjudged the weight a bit. That's okay.
There's nothing wrong with the corner guard up there, Hannah. It's
Mine's great.
for the Kessel team.
Six.
Yeah, you better be careful which Hannah you're talking to.
Exactly.
This would not be a good time to throw a corner guard. Hannah Johnson.
7, 8. Well, 14-7. We're behind the T line. 8.
Rihanna a little bit.
Yeah, if we're deep. Yep. Okay, well, that's good. That's good right there, actually. Perfect. Thanks, Hannah. That's good.
I'd say so. If we're on the guard, it's not a big deal.
I got like the same as your first base.
Yeah,
That would have been okay.
Yeah, unless we go there for now.
I'd say go there.
I like it.
Yep. You guys want same weight? Just a bit more. Yeah, I say a bit more.
We're going to the outside, so it might be okay here.
Close.
Whoa.
Weight's close.
Okay, wait only.
Mine looks good.
Wait,
Looks
yeah,
really close.
keep
Hard line.
These shots are so important to set up the end.
Hard, you gotta go.
Any kind of a bounce off is an advantage for Kleiter, so really important. Well, it looks like Hannah Rugg is going to be on this red guard.
And likely going to put it into the rings then.
Nice shot.
All right.
Just need a bit more ice.
Great. Nice try.
Good sweep, girls.
Can we tap it now? This way? Yeah? Yeah. Sure. Might leave a double and roll, that's my only thought, but I think so. Just even top 8's okay here.
Okay.
I like it. We could peel the corner too, but we can't.
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Coach Dean's going, no, it's only 4 rocks. We do play with the 5 rock rule.
I think just a center guard. Okay. She'll still have this turn though, hey?
We are using a coach's intervention here.
Are we covering our red or are we covering center?
I like the same turn's probably good.
Okay. Do we want it straight on center?
Yeah, splitting center is good.
So opting for the guard here.
I like that.
Do you think in this particular case, and this call really came from Coach Dean Kleiter,
Well done.
this might be about playing your opposition because we know the Kessel team likes to get the play off the center. Otherwise, it's a little unusual to guard a rock in the back of the forefoot.
I like the call because what Madison was worried about, bringing the rocks all into the rings here. She's got rocks to roll behind. She was very cognizant of having a Kessel shooter roll behind one of those corners. So I think this call's a good call.
Yeah, really good.
The risk being, though, of course, maybe Kessel doesn't play the peel, draws in
But that's
to
what
rock
I
in
mean.
the
I
back
think
forefoot.
against this team and what you talked about right off the top, we know that Elizabeth Kessel is very conscious of, I do not want to play around the middle with last rock.
Yeah. You want a hair this way? Do you want a little bit
Well, now
more
the
ice?
front's getting really congested.
Tight? No, I just curled. I think I'll give you an inch more. Okay. I like it.
Do us the same. Okay.
Yeah.
And Dean Kleiter's a very engaged coach. This is the 8th game for the Kessel team, so we know he'd be out scouting and checking, watching their games. This is just Kleiter's 5th game, so Kessel's had a couple of extra games to demonstrate how she wants to play or prefers to play. And we know Dean and Brad Kennedy would be watching.
No, I think it's going to finish. Curl. Yep, curl it. Yep. Hard. Great, that's good. Good spot. Great sweep pass.
Do you like the peel again?
Almost missed it. I say so.
I slid so slow on that.
Time out.
Good spot.
I'm sliding. I'm like,
Well, they were thinking peel, and it sounds like Garnett's got another idea.
Just double peel.
That one?
Go that way or
And that one, okay.
press. Now we're starting to open up that side of the ice for our last
Okay, I like that.
This side's pretty much blocked.
Yeah, I like it.
So he's thinking peel the tighter one, you might get a double out of it, and at least you open up a draw path on the outturn side.
That's right, because if you did want to get to that rock in the back forefoot, this is the rock that's guarding it right now. And again, you're playing to your team's strength. I mean, we know Maya can throw some hit weight, but sometimes too, if you're playing that double peel, you need really big hit weight to get the rocks moving.
Gets up to the nose and just drives it by the stone in the rings.
I like it. Or do they even have that? I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's edge to edge, so I like
so
it.
probably.
I almost like coming half tucked so we don't give him like a double run or something, you know?
Okay, yeah, I agree.
I like that better.
2.5 is good.
If you got the choice, I'd rather have my rock closer to the rings than the other teams.
Just anywhere so they don't have that
blocking
run.
that blue.
So just anywhere in front of that blue.
Okay. Dude, last meeting was a 40, so I'll give you a 40. I like a 40, yeah. Feel like you can. Extension.
Little hot.
Nice. Little hot.
Say it's about 2.5 there.
3, 2,
Clean. We're coming down out here.
2, just clean.
One's good, just clean.
2, over and off. It needs to curl
We're
up
over.
there. Over.
It'll go by itself.
Needs to curl. Let it sit. Curl. Yep.
She's going to get these awfully close together. She might just line something up.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
Actually taps it a little bit. Probably lined up so she can play it onto the top 12-foot stone.
Just extension. Yeah.
I think we can try to come around.
It's hard when you slide slow.
Yeah, this is behind T.
Hey,
I say we try it. Not backing.
Okay.
So 3, 2.
I'd say so.
Gotta go a little bit. Hannah's raw.
Looking to come around and sit on shot rock at the back of the four, starting to curl now.
Hard, you got it all the way.
She's got a nice line coming by the guard. The question now will be, can they bring it far enough back to get shot rock?
Nice shot.
Really nice shot. I think we're one. I think just follow down.
Nice shot, might be putting it mildly. That is a great come around.
Really nice shot, Tessa. Thanks. Really good.
I think the blue is shot. I think that's what Madison Kleiter said.
I think follow down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a 14 on
If
her,
you're a
so-
guard, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Follow this down even if you're not shot rock, though. How does Kessel ever get two?
15? Yeah, I think you need a 1 here.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay, got it. I like the line.
Really nice.
Weight's nice.
Wait,
Really tight. 7, 8.
No line's
8. Whoa, then. 8.
Whoa.
Whoa, then if it's 8.
Whoa.
All there.
Right off if it's
7.
8. Whoa. Whoa.
8.
Can't be heavy.
We're back. We're back.
Okay.
We're back. 9.
And with that, just that little extra weight, it's not catching that big curl.
Okay, no worries.
It's going to be all the way through the back.
Same things.
Okay. Exact same weight, you guys?
That's okay.
Yep.
Sorry, what was that? What? I got an 06.
4-1.
Okay.
We might not have the right line though.
Mine's good. Right away. Kaylin, yeah, you gotta go. Hard.
1, 2, can we guard?
Tess looking to duplicate that great first shot that
We're there.
she had into the 4 foot.
Hard, my
They're
hard.
talking about this, though, being well short.
Hard. That's okay.
Trying to tuck a corner at least as they guard.
312. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice shot.
No,
No. Nice shot. Good sweep, girls.
Why did they
Sorry,
guard?
I didn't think I was that much lighter.
Why didn't they
We
guard?
probably could have got that there. That was my bad.
Yeah. You can even get tucked underneath or stuff
I don't know if we
to
have
guard it
enough to
again.
draw. No, I didn't want to risk it. I think just guard that. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Or else you could try coming around here. That might be a little tougher, but
Yeah. I think they blocked their own
fine.
draw path on that side, so then
They blocked their draw path, but they've got a tap.
I think if anything, you just go this way now
I think so.
because they blocked their own draw path. I don't get it.
I think it's there.
You got to skinny that guard though.
This one?
I think the front end at the other end,
It's just full
questioning
four.
why they threw the guard. They didn't. They just came up short.
Yeah, that's a really tough shot. I think that's probably the call. But how much ice do you have to take? Like that much ice?
Yeah. Well, this is to the button, so yeah.
But this is a wide guard, so it'll hang, and then.
So what they're looking at, wondering about is,
Are you trying
can
to
you
draw
come
in?
through
Yeah.
this port
For shot or just
Yeah.
into
Just
this
key line,
area,
like full
perhaps
four.
We're
get
gonna have
shot
to
rock?
bury it, otherwise they'll have like straight through the hole. But
Well, it is such a long guard,
Yeah, that's a hard
and with
hole,
the
though.
late
Like,
finish,
That's not
yeah,
necessarily.
yeah, no, it's not.
it's,
I mean,
it's very possible.
It doesn't look like there's a hole there when you
Like,
look at it from
I
straight
think
on,
it'll
but you
be
got to
pretty
realize that
similar
rock's
out
going to be
here.
curling
Kaya's ran
after it gets
faster
by
than
the
I
high
did.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't. Yeah, don't overthink it. I think it'll
Like
be.
same as LSD
Yeah.
then? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mine's good.
Really nice.
Nice.
Gotta go.
Yep. Gotta go.
Yep, line, yep. 4.
Yep. 3.
Gotta go.
Whoa.
Gotta go.
Gotta go for a weight.
Whoa.
Did it pick?
Well, that is gone
Yeah,
early.
something-
Picked out of your hand.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just clean it. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, all good.
Top 4. Okay.
I like the weight initially. I think it picked out of your hand there.
Yeah.
Weird. I didn't see anything on the ice either. So it must,
It's okay.
I think you must have been.
So Elizabeth Kessel now will have a chance to try to make it through that port.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, there's options.
That's one thing we haven't seen this week is a lot of lost rocks due to picks. So that was really unusual. Made it sound like maybe it was just something not properly cleaned off of her own rock before she threw.
Wait, look, there on its own.
Get inside.
It's on its own.
Hey, room.
T-line on its own. T-line back. Can we like bump
We're on
this
this blue.
in?
We're on this blue. Hey,
Can we bump it in?
You're gonna move right here. Stay up.
Still got to get off the corner guard. It's not going to.
That's lots of weight. Okay.
Same back, 8 back. Well, got it.
Heard lots of weight, maybe a little strong for 4 foot with tapping it to almost T-line, but not enough, not strong enough where you'd have thought that wasn't going to curl at all if that was the right line.
But you think there would be like a mark if it...
Yeah.
We can try it if you want, though. It might have been under the rock. I don't know.
Like as soon as you're by, they can probably pound it to try to...
Yeah. Okay, I just gotta be tolerant of being wider than tight because I don't want to open it up.
Yeah, yep.
We could force them to, I don't know how
Unless
they get...
you just want to...
Like just...
Yeah, I don't even mind.
Here's the concern that I have. If you're going to get in there to get shot rock,
Maybe that same
you're going to have to be in this area somehow, and you're going to leave a double.
I think so.
You're not going to be buried to be shot rock.
I don't want to.
Do you want to go?
Well,
The
we could go across the face and just stop right here.
Yeah.
Okay,
the guard's just barely covering the edge of the 4 foot, and you need a couple of inches of air at least.
I think less for me.
Okay. I like,
Well, I think they
like
still
they've-
see the intern draw as Elizabeth's only chance for 2 here. So
Yeah, but they're taking
figure
it
out-
away rather than trying to get there
probably have
first.
to give us like a...
Right, and recognizing there's such a big curl on that intern that they probably can't take enough ice on the intern
I just think if you go
guard,
too
so
wide,
they're
they
going to
will
play it
just
as an out turn.
Yeah, no.
Guard.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking... Like, yeah.
Do you like a hairless?
And I like this call, as we were just talking about. If she makes it to where she has to be shot rock, she could play to hit it through the hole. Now that doesn't matter to Elizabeth Kessel. If she has that draw, it doesn't matter if she sits in the hole. There's no more rocks to come after hers.
Right.
So just don't let her get there.
2. Can we take the blue?
And again, this is a good call, changing the turn on this, recognizing the ice and not getting caught in that tunnel of repetitious shots.
This is going to be a plan B way to get the guard.
I don't want to split it open.
It'll sit. Yep. Give it a little smooch.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they called that. They
Moved it
knew
over a
that
little.
was part of the plan.
Tough to get there with like.
Oh, I know. And I was like, we can try and come in, but we want to force a line.
Okay, we
Yeah.
see
That's
like
a
long one, or we see like back it, wait on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Not
sorry.
wrong. Top off. It's gonna be. It's long.
Don't think you can get in there with the intern going?
I don't know,
It'll finish hard.
but it'll run straight here.
There's a big gap and the doorways are the proper way, right?
Yeah. We also seen this top with about the same weight I just threw.
I don't think you can hurt yourself either way. And
Are we
to
for
me,
sure
the
one?
tap looks maybe like it might be just a little bit easier. They did play the draw a couple times this end.
Yeah.
Look
Just
to
have to
We're
be
one.
so close to that.
Okay,
You have to
we
get
did
close to
just
this
run
guard
this.
right
I know my
here.
weight now.
and try to tap this into the 4 foot.
Okay, I like it.
They
you
did
guys
play
like
this
it over
draw
there then?
twice. I mean, that's how they got the
You guys like
draw
that?
to the 4 foot. It is shot rock, so they've got an idea of this line.
Just hit as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, you like that?
I think it's gonna look tighter than you think from the half.
I think so. I'll look.
Just take a quick peek.
And I don't see any way she can hurt herself playing this shot.
I don't think that's max ice. It's gonna move.
There's none of those angles are lined up where if she hits a red or anything that it's going to be able to come into the 4 foot. So
Same weight.
this is the shot you like better. Neither one of them's easy.
No, and Elizabeth wasn't sold on that intern draw, so you might as well just toss that shot.
Well, you know, and how much of that comes back to her first one? Like her first one just didn't curl. Now maybe it's the difference in the way she releases her intern, but I mean, she's still got to throw it as an intern on her last one.
Really good. Really good. Go really good. You got it.
Boy, if she's got the weight, this is close.
Go, hard, Hannah. Hard.
Oh, that was so close.
Does not quite have the weight. Outstanding effort, but comes up a little bit short. It's a score of 1 for Elizabeth Kessel, and after 3 ends of play, we're tied 1 apiece. Madison Kleiter with last rock going into the 4th.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year.
It's time to give your old phones a fresh start. When you donate your old phones at a SaskTel store, we put phones and phone cards into the hands of people in transition shelters fleeing domestic abuse and youth transitioning out of social services care. Be the reason behind someone's fresh start. Learn more at sastel.com/fresh start.
Tied up after 3 ends of play. One apiece, third end just underway. And this first stone from the Kessel team.
Mine's great, mine's great.
Looking for a tight guard, but I think this is going to slide into the rings.
Okay, good shot. Nice shot, good weight. Nice weight. Yeah, Liz? Yeah. Like 11 here. So like this ice? Yep. A little more than what you would have. Yeah. Perfect.
Madison Kleiter would like to get that off the center line area, roll to the corner.
11. Yep. 11.
Option being could have thrown a corner guard. That's just a top 12-foot
Could have.
rock, but center lines are always a little scary. We like to control that area.
We have seen a few teams, well, and I think if she makes the hit here, we're going to see a rollout. No, she goes right by. We have seen a few teams this week. They like to make that hit on the center line rock, roll over to the corner. If you get a nose hit, now the play is off the center line. They'll throw the corner on the other side. So that's just the way they want to approach getting that middle open.
10-5, is that even? Yeah. You're good.
It works if you make the hit and roll to the corner.
Yes.
Wait's good. Wait's really close. Okay, 2, 3. Room.
Really got a curl.
Room.
Curling.
Looking to throw the guard now on that shot stone.
You'll move right now. Okay, wait only.
Whoa, it's really got a curl still.
If you can, yeah.
If you can take it, yep.
Yep. You got room. Great shot. Really nice shot. Nice sweep, girls.
Ed, I don't know how much you have.
Like less than half. Really nice shot, Hannah.
Maybe
we could try it again.
50-50 jackpot now up to $870.
But just 12 here.
Once again, starting to grow quickly as soon as they find out they can take our money.
I got 11-2 on that one.
You still have about an hour and a half to get your tickets.
No, I like this here. I'll be more positive.
You're good. You got this one. Good.
Yes, I'm going to miss the excitement of all of our 50-50s that we've had with our Scotties and Tankard and now with the juniors. It's always kind of fun thinking about what you would do with the money, and then the balloon breaks and we have to wait for the next draw. Now we have to wait till next year.
Sit down. Sit. Yep. Oh, yeah, yes. Right.
Makes the hit, but the shooter rolls out of play as well.
I was like, is that a guard? I was like, what am I doing? Good throw. That's good. Sit down. I was like, that's just about all.
My silver side's looking to find 4-foot weight.
Good.
Caitlin, we're there. Room.
It's on its own.
Tosses rock.
Really
Back 8, back 12. Okay, gotta move still.
Back 8, back 12.
We're starting to slow down a bit.
Where?
14-7.
Back 8, back 4, back 8. No, don't touch it.
You gotta be here for back 4.
Been very impressed with the
Nice shot.
sweep judge of both teams and a lot of the teams that we've seen this week. How accurate they are and how quickly after release they're able to ascertain what the weight is, and it's very important skill to learn, and they're just doing so well with their judgments.
Line up. Yep. Line up. Whoa.
With that shot stone being in the back of the 4-foot and dead buried, they're going to look to make a play on the guard.
Sit.
They wanted to stay for a corner, I think, and it's going to roll a little bit too far. All the way to the divider.
Oh, you're good. That's all right.
Can't call them boards anymore because it's just a piece of sponge.
Sorry. What was that last one?
3-1.
Did it seem hot?
which has been a nice development because then you don't have as many rocks kicking back, ricocheting back into the play, especially with the big weight that so many of these throwers are capable of providing. That foam's been a really good invention out there.
You gotta be 8. Where? There. To my broom.
We gotta go.
Okay, then hard.
And you don't have to paint foam. You don't have paint chips coming off onto the ice. All those other hazards with boards. Okay, nicely lined up, but into the rings.
Just 9?
Yeah.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna give you a hair
I
left.
don't even hate 10. Do you want to throw 10? I think 10 keep the shooters good.
Okay, I'll go 10. Yep. So like the ice for 10?
Yep.
Okay, you got it here. Trust the broom.
There you go, yeah.
So you heard from, I think it was the hack end saying they like the 10 because it keeps the shooter, and that's kind of your balance here. It's easier to make the double with more weight, but if you hit it a little off, you lose your shooter. So they do jam it.
Sorry.
It leaves their red right in front of the blue. It makes it a little trickier to remove.
Coming down to it.
I'd say guard or come down. Yeah.
I thought I was gonna finish hard.
We can take a timeout if you want. I like center line right there.
I think if they had tried to come down to anything, there would have been a timeout called anyway.
Calling the guard.
I think your choices here are throw the guard or pick the red one.
Wait, looks good. 2.
Little full.
2.
Little
2,
full.
3.
Gotta move a bit.
2, 3. We're not in, just 2, 3.
Okay, you still gotta move. Hannah's rock. Hard all the way. Hard, you got it. Get it over. Hard, you got it. All the way, all the way, all the way.
Oh, you can't.
Looking for a little bite of this center line. Anything to cover up that red rock.
I think
Looks
they might
pretty
have got
close.
the 3 of them dead in line here. It's close.
Close enough that Madison Kleiter has to contend with that really nice center guard.
Max ice.
Hair hot. Yup. Yes, hard. Big roll, Rihanna, big roll. Just roll to a corner, maybe. Yep.
Maddie.
Oh, yeah.
Was it hitting it? Okay. Shoot, sorry.
That's
I didn't think it was.
Same thing.
it's the second or third time we've seen Madison Kleiter forget about rocks behind her, and not in this game, but over the course of the weekend.
That's right. It happened a couple of days ago. They had to actually replace a rock because they were pretty sure it was going to jam into something at the back. And again, if your home club is a club that doesn't have any separation, any boards, you're kind of used to saving those rocks so it doesn't go over on the sheet beside you. So it's kind of, it's a bad habit to get into, but on the other hand, if that's the surface you're coming off of, you can understand why that habit starts.
As far as you can, Hard. Keep going. Hard, you got it. Nice throw.
That was good. Yeah, I like that. What kind of weight do you see?
I think just 11.
Okay, I like it.
Just nose or what?
Yeah, nose is perfect. Yeah.
Okay, I think you need a solid 11 with that ice, because mine have been like they
Maybe
curl.
it was max size.
Okay.
You got it. Sorry, my weight was a bit up.
Oh, that's okay.
Wait, 10-5. No. Close. No. Clean.
10-5.
No.
Looking to run this onto shot rock, but it's got to curl a long ways yet.
I think I'm a little surprised at the weight call on that shot. I might have preferred to bring it down a little bit, just in case you didn't get the perfect straight back. You'd still keep your 2 red rocks in play at second and third shot.
So I like there, yeah.
Okay. Where are we going? Right here. Top 8. Is that top 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guard, they'll just come down to it because it's behind T, so.
Yep, I just like hearing 8.
Yeah.
To know we're for sure where we're going.
Yep. I agree.
Hey, if your tolerance is light, right?
Pardon?
Tolerance is light.
Yep.
Well, when your opponent hands you a gift, it's a good time here to really make them pay for it. So we'll see if Elizabeth can get this rock tucked in.
Two. Line's good. Hard on the discard. Line's a bit tight. Okay, they're hard. Gotta go. Hard. You got it. Two. Hard. Oh, you can. Two. We're just two. Hard. You gotta keep going.
They need this to die now. It's over curling on them just a little bit. It's going to leave a path to that back stone.
We didn't leave up that because now we can't ever get up there.
How much do you have or nothing? Or well, you have some obviously, but a little less than half.
Okay.
Just do you guys like just drawing down to it then?
Yep.
You could maybe play that 12 with it like you did with mine.
Okay. Like, sure. Back 8.
Or even like a hack weight.
Okay, I think just back 8. Okay.
Dean's not on board with this.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I think we just want to freeze. I don't think we
Playing
want to
straight
tap.
freeze, yeah, and I agree. I think if you try to play the weight to move it, if you roll back,
Yeah.
she hits and rolls under cover,
Yeah.
you're looking at a rock that would by that point in time be top buttoned, dead buried. You're probably giving up a steal of at least one. This is your chance right here. You need the freeze to have a chance to score.
Yeah. Yep. Let's make it. Perfect. Let's put it right there. Okay, you got it, Maddie.
2 might not be part of the equation at all here.
Well, back 8 works if you get to the nose, but you've got to get to that nose.
To get to the nose with back 8, you have to flirt with the guard, and if you rub the guard, yes. So it's a little tricky, a little risky to go after it. You know these draws will go. You could actually be a foot short of this stone and still have shot rock. You don't want to be heavy.
No, we're there. We're frozen there. Okay. We're frozen. That's really good. Good throw, Mads. Good judge, guys.
That's a really good draw.
Good throw.
I don't see a deuce
I
coming.
just wanted to break like that.
Nice.
Heck yeah,
Good job.
buddy.
I like that. Really nice throw. Solid Mads.
Good
Well, I
judge, my guy.
think I saw Elizabeth tap the ice to come right down to it. There's no reason to do that.
Sorry, from down here, it looked like we were still pretty straight if we held it, but coach thought it was curling locked, so my bad on my last. Just a touch more, or do you need quite a bit? Yeah, a touch more. Touch more. We'll go 3-2. Okay.
I'm still not sure if she's looking to come right in. Coming right in is, you know, if you make it great, it does the same thing. But if you leave any kind of an angle, that's the only way Madison Kleiter can score 2.
2 to 3. 3 is good.
No, she's got weight for a guard. That's fine. That's what you need.
Never mind. We got to curl. Only if you can. On its own.
Looks like it's coming right.
Yeah, that's
in.
more than
It's
2-3.
Never.
Okay, that's all
us.
my bad.
We can get down to, we'll be shot same weight.
Just when I complimented everybody on their weight, Judge, but again, that's just a couple feet heavy, and now an opportunity.
First one, yeah?
Yeah, I like that.
It's a couple of feet heavier for what she was playing, but it's 10 feet heavy for what she should have been playing.
You got to bump it to probably biting the 8.
There was no advantage to ever coming in there. All you needed to do was take the path away.
Honestly, I just like a tad more. A little more, I think, but...
You guys didn't sweep it though, right?
Yeah, just a hair more.
I say we can sweep that to back 8.
Yeah.
Just a hair more.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Let's make it.
Like you can, Maddie.
Well, a big opportunity here for Madison Kleiter. She's actually been in trouble most of this end. Made a nice draw on her first one to make sure she's going to have a chance to score, and if she can duplicate it with just enough weight to tap that back blue on a couple of inches, she might be able to get a deuce here.
We gotta go for weight. Gotta go for weight.
Line's good. Line's
Gotta
good.
go for weight.
Good.
Line's good, guys. Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep, keep going.
Go for weight.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Go.
Nudges it, but her shooter's going to spin off, didn't get the line. So it'll be another single point for Madison Kleiter. She takes a 2-1 lead after 4 ends. It'll be Elizabeth Kessel with last rock in the 5th.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust. Have you heard about the VIP program at Auto Connection? Our $49 annual VIP membership is good for servicing all the vehicles in your household and gives you huge savings like 30% off labor, 10% off parts, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Hurry hard to Saskatoon Auto Connection to get the best deals on oil changes, maintenance, and major repairs from the mechanics you can trust.
The Sports Legacy Fund has been created by Sask Sport to help develop fundraising programs across Saskatchewan. These programs cover the lifespan of a curler from grassroots through youth programs all the way to the podium and everything in between. Not only does a donation to the Sports Legacy Fund result in tax savings benefits for you, it also provides the opportunity for you to give back to the sport you love. Visit curlsask.ca for more information and to donate. Donate today and support our Saskatchewan rinks so we can create the next generation of champions.
Fifth inning just underway. Madison Kleiter, after getting the single in the fourth, calls for the center guard. And Elizabeth Kessel going to throw the draw to the corner. It's a great draw by Madison Kleiter on her first one to set up the chance to score, but when she has to throw that little bit more weight that she needed to move the back blue stone on her second, didn't get the same movement, or maybe needed to tighten up the ice a little bit. She had room by the guard on the second one for sure. But you know, as she wanted to call the first shot, she was thinking about the tap back, and it was the coach that called the timeout and said, no, we better make sure we get to the face. And of course, when that second tap back, it didn't get to the face. Had she played that on her first one, she could have been in all kinds of trouble with her last rock.
Still, Madison didn't miss the second shot by very much, so that's what you take away, is your weight was just out by about 6 inches. You know, it wasn't an overthrow by 6-7 feet, so still a very good throw and just missed by a touch, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'd say that her weight was necessarily out. She had more line than she needed. She needed to come tighter by that guard. Total jackpot now. The tongue is just about had it for the week. Total jackpot now for the 50-50 draw, up to $1,030. Still a little bit of time to get in on that draw. About an hour and 20 minutes.
It felt good. Good. We could just throw 11 now.
Okay, same shot.
You hit it.
Same weight?
Not hitting it. Good.
I was about to say, with all as the tongue is starting to fail me now with all that we've done over the last 5 days, I might have to spend all day tomorrow not talking at all, but I think some people to my right would get far too excited about that possibility.
Maybe somebody in your house.
Hard of the way, you guys got it. Hard, you got it.
Just top 4.
Nice shot, Hannah.
Okay.
Sweet. I think it's still that same.
I need a bit more space.
I'm going to give you a 2, I think.
Yeah, I like it.
Tight corner there. I think they were looking to bring that in. Madison Kleiter now going to look to come around her center guard. And we're all out of Hannah's, so now this is Rihanna Kish.
Hey, line's pretty close. I think we're there. 6. Line's good. 6.
Line's good, all you.
6. Clean.
Make sure. Kaya's rock.
Hey, line's good.
Kaya's rock.
7.
There.
T.
7, we can wait.
Hey, all you guys, line's good.
No, line's fine. Let it sit.
Wait. Can wait. Okay.
We're top 4.
Okay,
Top 4.
15-1. Needs to sit down a bit. Oh, we're going to overcurl.
Sit.
Okay, that's good. Good throw.
Nice, Rihanna.
Brings that right into the button, almost perfectly circled.
And as we've mentioned, Elizabeth is not comfortable chasing around centers, so wastes no time at all asking
Maya
Mia to remove this center guard. Has to be careful, doesn't overcurl here and go into. Nope, they keep it on the broom side. That's good. Rolls for a great corner.
Good, sweet, Hannah.
Okay.
So now they'll look to protect that shot rock. They can come a little tighter with the guard now.
Two. Gave it a bit.
Nice.
Two. It's a little tight. Two.
Mine's good. Over and
But
off.
it's a little tight. Coming off one.
One.
If it's over off. Gotta get it over.
Thank you. Hard then, hard.
Well, they could have afforded to have been a little tighter to the rings on this one, but they're going to need to get it just over and then hope it stops because it's over curling.
Really tight.
Just a little tight, yeah.
You got that?
Yeah.
Then we play normal.
I like this playing
I
down.
think
If you play down, maybe
got-
you can roll that way.
Or do
down
I
with a different
cap?
path was just.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is a long guard.
Yeah. I think so.
I'm glad the front end came down and said, let's bring the weight down a little bit. Again, it's learning to keep these shooters in play is your
Whoa. Forward.
outcome that you're looking for.
Whoa. Yep. Yes, hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
That one really jumped on
Yeah,
them.
we weren't quite on behind the line on that one, but it didn't sound like they were worried early, and then it
Now
was.
get a little bump in here. Ooh, just
I
about.
shot this one didn't touch.
Hey, that's not so bad. Even the skip gets them mixed up once in a while. And mind you, that was Hannah and Maya. It's
Yeah.
Maya and Tessa's a little harder. I always have to look to see which one's wearing the glasses. That's the only way I can tell.
I like that 4. You got it.
I don't know if that one got bumped in or not. That little blue. Just
I
the way they're
don't
talking
think
about
so,
it.
but I don't think there's much that Madison Kleiter could do about it either way. So she's going to play the guard on shot stone again.
Line's good. Line's good. 2. 1. 1. Yep. Hard.
And this one has got a lot more line. They're going to have to work to get it back to the center line.
You got it. Keep going. You're moving it. You keep going. Keep going. Over. Yep.
Boy, that Rihanna is just full out effort on every sweep. Really great front end sweeping Madison's team has.
She did not learn that from her dad. As I look over my shoulder to see if he heard that, he is here in attendance.
You don't think you're ever getting it back?
I don't think it's tight. I think it'll grab that curl. I think just we need to beat it.
Then do you want to draw to it?
Well, if we move the guard again, it's not a bad thing. Okay.
Hit hack.
I think you have to make a play on this. It's not very often this rock is perfectly on the button and you can see some of it. So sort of, if you've got a chance to get it at least off that button, you're really helping yourself out. There might be a better guard on it next time.
Peel hard, you got it, all the way. You got to peel. Nice shot.
Same thing? Yeah.
Crashes the guard, removes it. Shooter stays in play as another corner guard.
Just, same's okay.
If they ever get a chance to roll one behind that right side, it's still going to be there at the end of the end. Let's put it that way.
Right now, more.
2, 3.
2.
3.
Needs to curl.
No, then.
2. Really
Just a
needs to
2.
curl. Really needs to curl.
Still a lot of line on this one. Has to get back to that center line again.
Both of you. Yep. Hard, Rihanna.
It's curling now. Now the question is, can they bring it far enough to split that center?
Keep going. Hard. Little more. Okay. Great sweep, you guys.
Sorry.
Nice throw.
Think if you hit nose on that top when you should have both.
Okay.
Normal.
Okay. I think you
Covered a little bit more of the stone this time, and also it's a tighter guard, so not as much room to come by it. They're going to play the run back.
really gotta go.
Hard, you got it.
Tessa's made a few of these this week, and that's why they're in this final.
She makes this one
Hard out. Really nice.
and gets the raised stone as well.
Really nice shot. Really good sweep. I think that's fair.
Good sweep, girls.
Sorry.
Just draw around it.
Yeah.
Yep. Same sort of
Nice
weight
shot.
as my last.
Still haven't heard anybody say whether they think that blue stone at the top is in or not. It looks out to us.
No,
But we've been fooled on a couple of those this week. We don't have direct overhead cameras.
Okay.
Do you like that then?
Yeah, like
One
your
of the
first
issues
one.
with doing it in a curling club.
I like this foot more than your first one. I think it's a little stickier, but like nothing
Top
crazy.
eight's even okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. We can take it.
Ooh.
Line's good.
Gotta go.
Nice. Go then. Line's good.
5.
Line's good. Yep.
Little room.
Line's good.
Gotta go.
Line. Yep.
Really gotta go.
Yep. Hard
Line's
line.
good.
Yep. Line's good. Line's good.
Come on.
Yep. Yep.
Come
Hard
on.
line. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Hard line. Hard.
Madison Kleiter looking for the come around. She's got room. The question is, how far back can they get it?
Hard push. Fight. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot.
Hard push. Hard push. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Sweet. Sorry. Thanks, bud.
Just gets a nibble of the 12 foot now. And I did see Kaya take a look, but did you hear them say, get shot, get shot, get shot? Does that mean the blue one's in?
Just slid a little slow.
You have half a roll.
Line is perfect.
Try and do a hit and roll to the
Or do we want to play
outside.
this?
Yeah, I like sticking.
I feel like that's safer because they're gonna hit on the high side here,
And
and that'll roll there, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. Do we want to play this turn so that if you're wide, we maybe catch
I think so.
I think so. Just normal?
Yeah, you gotta hit there.
Okay. That'd be nice because we'll get rid of that center guard too.
Pardon?
We'll get rid of that center guard too.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of the Kessel team. They do like to come across their rocks. Might seem a bit more natural to play the in turn here if you're looking for that roll over to the side. But you play with the ice that you know and the turn you're comfortable with, and off you go.
This might be getting a little advanced, so I don't know whether she would have considered this or not, but when you play the out turn on the raised stone, you're going to get the in turn on the stone coming back, which will actually give it the spin that will help it get over there. You do have to get just across the nose, though.
On its own, on its own.
She's close. She's really close.
Nice shot.
Set.
Just a little bit thin on the run back, and you can see they're just spun through the rings.
Pretty sweet.
It's now a little bit over, is it?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah.
Same ice
Did you
is
get on the
good.
other?
We're talking millimeters from sticking that in the
Yeah.
corner somewhere behind that wall that we mentioned earlier. If you get in there,
Perfect.
it's still going to be in there at the end of this, at the completion of this end.
Two line
Good.
would have been great. Yeah, I
You
think
know
so.
the adjustment. We'll put it right.
Yep.
Well, just 2 stones left to come now. Madison Kleiter, if she can make the come
You
around,
got it, Maddie. Let's make it good.
may be able to get at least a force here. If he can come around to the top of the button, he'd be in a great position to steal. A little light on her last attempt. This is the same shot.
Line's green.
Little more room.
Really close. Line's
Top
green.
8.
5, 6. Top 8. 6. Line's great. Room. 6. Top 4. 17. 17.
And you do want to get deep past this blue because you don't want Elizabeth running it in if you're close to it. So they're trying to get as much separation past this blue center guard.
Good turn, Maddie.
Brings it right down to the top of the button.
I don't think you're ever getting it.
And with that brush, able to get mostly under cover. So they're going to call timeout and talk about this one.
How much can you see? Less.
Not much.
Barely anything. Okay.
So maybe just play the shot you just did. Play the out
You
turn,
just gotta nose it.
raise it
Yeah.
for 2.
We can play the run back or we can play the half weight.
I kind of like
Nice
the.
quiet weight, push it through. Is that one in?
It's gonna need measure.
Okay.
That one's, make the decision if that's in or not. If it's not in, the run back, blank the end.
Okay.
If that's in, you can play the hack, push it through the ring.
Can we play the run back even if it is in?
You can, yeah.
I
Sure.
think, well, and I know what Elizabeth's thinking. It looks like the easier way to get that red stone. You make sure you get a piece of it at least. She could stick it.
I don't know. It's close.
The hack waiter can't look very good. She can't see anything of it.
You've just played this out turn, or the run back.
Well, and the other problem with a hack waiter, if you happen to hit just a quarter of it, you might not get it out of the rings anyway.
Right.
Just nose.
And it's going to be hard to hit much more than that.
Get a tiny roll this way. Is there anything you gotta gotta hit off nose this side, or on that side of the rock, so.
And again, great shot by Madison, brought in with the good sweep. You know, at least she's put 2 shots and some indecision into your opposition, and that's one of your goals on, when you're trying to either steal or get out of the end.
Okay, you got it.
Elizabeth Kessel, final stone here into the 5th end, looking for the run back. It's Kleiter sitting 1 on the corner of the button. We expect there'll be a measurement to the biter. Anyway, this is close.
It's really close.
She makes the run. She sticks it. So it's 1 for Kessel for sure.
Can we measure this? Yeah, sure.
The Kleiter team thinking, hoping, praying it's just the 1, but they're going to measure it.
Well, as I said, when they thought they had to get Madison's first rock in, and they're saying, get shot. It wasn't saying get in and get in.
Look at that, calling for the measurement, and the official's already sneaking in behind her. She was ready. I think when you saw them staring over the top of that rock for a while, you knew it was probably going to come to this.
Oh, it went past.
But it passed by, so I believe that rock is out. It's just a single point. They're all tied up at 2 apiece after 5 ends of play. We're going into the break. It'll be Madison Kleiter with last rock when we come back for the 6th.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, SaskHouses.com, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, Richardson Lighting, Sask Camper, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Realcast Media.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust. Come on, let's go for a tour through our auto care service center. We have great people and some of the best, most award-winning technicians in Saskatchewan. We have state-of-the-art equipment and tools, and we have a shuttle van and courtesy vehicles for your convenience. We also do remote starts. So call us today and we'll do a double takeout and get it done while you're in for an oil change.
Hey you! Are you looking for a way to give back to the future curling champions of Saskatchewan and maybe win some extra cash? CurlSask is presenting the Junior Curling Online 50-50. With draws happening once a day during the event, there's lots of opportunities to win. All proceeds go back to junior curling in Saskatchewan. Ticket prices are $3 for $10, $10 for $20, and $50 for $50. For more information or to get your tickets, please visit curlsask.ca/curlsask5050.
It's a beautiful blend of strategy, skill, and creativity. Curling. But it's our people that make us great. We're a mosaic of countless experiences. We communicate and collaborate. We value new ideas and different perspectives. We learn from our past and from our future. We may even disagree sometimes, but it's in our differences that we can see our strengths. The beauty of our sport is reflected in our people and our values. Regardless of your ethnicity or gender, your abilities, your stage in life, your beliefs, or who you love. The rocks and the ice don't discriminate, and as curlers, we won't either. We will be the change that we want to see in the world. Curling is a place for everyone.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, Your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. You'll get a listing on the website with lots of pictures, a lawn sign, social media marketing, and everything you need to sell privately. We also offer professional photography and videos, and an easy-to-use offer-to-purchase form. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
Players back on the ice now after the fifth end break, and Elizabeth Kessel, a nice run back with her final stone, hoping that the measurement would have provided her with a deuce. It's only a single. We're tied up. Madison Kleiter with last rock here as we begin the sixth.
There were some really nice shots in that fifth end. A couple of great draws around guards, but then Tessa Silverside had that great run back to remove the center guard and
I
forefoot.
think we might see a biter stick again.
And here we go, keeping the officials on their toes. But again, some great shots. You know, the Kleiter team threw everything at him that end, and the Kessel team answered several times in there. So it's back and forth. And here's the other biter stick, the one with the big catcher on the end.
Everything's always in. I'd rather throw a corner than a hit and roll. Yeah,
I think it might be. Yeah. Oh, me too. It's out. Okay, perfect.
And it is out, so they cannot remove that stone.
Okay. Nice corner here.
Like you can here. Also should have not.
Line 3.
We're there right now.
I am just gonna say I think that is the tightest guard he's ever thrown. Line 3. Just a 3. He was seriously like this. 3. It's the perfect guard.
3. 3.
Line perfect
Just
guard.
past your room.
It stays there.
Yeah, it kind of needs to sit.
16, 7. It should sit with that.
You would hope.
That's a good spot.
That's good, Hannah.
It literally just needs going in.
We were talking a bit this morning about the fact that we have a couple of former provincial junior champions on our broadcast crew, and Kim Hodson, who's not with us this afternoon, she was here for the broadcast this morning, and Heather Walsh. And through some crack research, I had managed to find a picture of Kim. It was Armbruster at the time with the really big hair, and asked her how many cans of hairspray it took to get the hair for that week. Well, Garnet Zumak must have been watching, because he passed us a note before we started the broadcast and wanted to point out that in keeping with the theme of the day, he updated us that he is still on the same can of hairspray that he started the week with.
Okay, that's good. Do you guys think we can get there with that top guard?
There is the hairspray picture for that's Kim.
Okay, we can try.
Right over here.
Pretty tight, yeah. Yep, it's gonna be tight.
Considerably more hair and bigger hair than she has now, and I don't see nearly as many ponytails in those pictures as what I see out in the ice here today.
No, but that was the style back then. We all had the big perms.
Yeah, so in those days you used the hairspray to keep it out of your eyes while you were throwing, and now they use the little scrunchies.
7. Gotta go wait. 5. Yup. 7. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. You still got it. You still got it. Hard. 7. 8. Clean. Goodbye.
Sit, buddy.
I think she needs to sit. Okay.
Good throw.
Good throw, Hannah. Thanks.
I like coming here.
I think so.
4, 8.
Sorry, I just had to go for it.
No.
That come around buried really well around the corner. It is deep, but with that reverse stagger port, I mean, she barely got by either one of those guards. I don't know if she could have made it through there with much less weight.
Okay, I'd just rather overcurl that way than this way. Yeah.
Okay.
got it. Hit. 3-2. Not 3-2.
Actually, that was a good catch by Maya Silverside. She's wanting to come around on the intern side, and I don't know whether you caught what she said there, but we have seen a lot of rocks all week long as you come by the guard. They curl so hard at the end and they can come out in the open. Well, if you happen to come out in the open playing the out turn, you lever the hit and roll towards the corner.
Yeah.
And this one's not going to even come close to over curling. I don't know how she threw it.
I'd like to
Didn't hear anything.
peel something. Sure.
Weight was nice.
We can do the double peel and roll to a corner.
Well, I know why they came through there. They explained that they, if they were going over curl, they'd open the other side. But given the opportunity to, if you know it's going to curl on the out turn, open up the ice. Drawing through ports, if you don't get all the way behind that center guard, you've allowed your opposition the chance for the hit and roll. So sometimes if you don't have to draw through a port, you don't.
Peel. Clean. Yep. Clean. Just clean. Throw.
Getting to be a few too many rocks on the center line, especially when they all belong to the opposition. So playing the peel. There wasn't really a good angle to get a double peel. She will be able to on the next one if she wants to.
Mine's good. Down. Big up. Hard. Where?
2-3.
Caleb. Well, play the guard if you're not in.
Kate, whoa. 2-3. 3.
Never.
You might be able to get a
No,
little.
no.
No, don't
Never.
touch it. Okay.
Okay, good shot.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Yep.
Let's go. Sure.
Take it.
It's still my jam.
I think we have to.
I could try it. Or just straight peel it.
You can't get to the other one? I think we try it.
If you hit it pretty thin, it'll go over the top.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, what about that one?
I don't mind that. That's pretty tough too.
They're looking at both
I think just
double
straight
peels,
peel
and
it.
the issue with both of them is the chance that one of those rocks is going to go back towards the red. So Dean wants to talk about it.
Half a rock on the left side. Yeah. And boom, boom.
Almost no. So is that going to move that rock into the 4 foot, do you think?
I think it will hit that
If we
that
hit
one.
it just off nose, don't you think that's going to be really
Yeah,
good?
I guess even if it shoots in the house, that's okay.
You know.
Or no?
Yeah, we just got to make sure we hit it on the left side.
Okay, just like 3/4 right here. Okay. Okay, just off nose.
Yep.
And then roll to a corner. So nice peel.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yep.
I like it. Okay. You got it, girl.
So looking to get almost the straight back double peel. If you hit this just right, you actually might get all three of them moving.
Peel.
Yeah, and
You'd have to have that top one spinning a lot to get it off the center line.
Yeah, and Rihanna can certainly throw the weight to make that happen.
Right off.
Close.
Needed to hit that just a little bit thicker to get what they were looking for.
I still like here.
Nah.
Unless you guys like this.
No, not really.
That opens that up.
You need to
That
curl a little
thing's
bit.
pretty open right now.
Okay, then I like here.
That's okay. Just need to curl up the pad. Yeah.
Go to Nate.
It works.
Okay.
Yeah.
3-2.
You want to get time on?
Maybe a bit
Mine's
down.
good, then yep. Hard all the way.
2.
Okay, hard. Where?
2-3.
Okay, hard. Hard, you got it. Hard. All the way, guys, all the way. Keep playing.
Sorry, you want me to pick something up? Sorry.
No, I seen that. All good.
Well, they were looking for the come around. It just gets to the face of those two stones. Nudges the blue up enough that we're sure it's in the rings now anyway.
I think we have to hit. Like, I don't know. We just need to get the front cleared, do we not? If all three will go, I like it, Maddie.
Like, do we ever just, like, come around?
It is lined up to go to the back one now.
Isn't it?
They're close enough together, it might drag.
I don't mind peeling one more.
Okay, well, I think we can only peel the top one, so, like, it might jam, but I think if you hit it pretty close to nose, though, the drag, I think it should go straight back.
So then we leave it.
So just throw peel up, and then if we just roll a little bit, that's okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Peel up. Yeah. You got it, Kaya.
Got it, Kaya? Here we go.
Peel.
Yep. Lead. Lead.
Whoa, whoa.
Lead. Close.
Whoa, whoa.
Close. Close. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Roll it, Hannah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the problem with hitting it like that is didn't transfer full weight into that third stone, but does get it off the center line, pushes it into the 8-foot for shot rock. It's still available.
We just needed to clear up that
Go
center.
there.
And Elizabeth can't get to
the
second
back
shot.
Makes them think. Yeah. I think we just needed to
I
make.
kind of like the split that Hannah said.
Yeah, but that's pretty hard with that guard there.
Split the rings. No. We got to do it 3 times.
That's the thing.
You'd have to throw this way though.
Or to be guard this side.
I hate guarding the corner.
Me too.
What happens if we come to the corner of the 4-foot over here?
This side, that's what I was kind of
They're
thinking.
going to play the
Over and
double
off,
across.
yeah.
That rock, if they move that rock, that opens up that rock.
Yeah, and Hannah said we have full of that.
Even if we go middle 8-foot, get a rock in the middle 8-foot.
Do you
But
still like this turn, or would you cross over center?
I think I'd cross over.
Okay, I like it. I like that.
But it's got to be second shot.
Yeah.
Okay, we need second, about 8. Okay. 8-4.
About the same right here or no?
We need more than that. Okay.
Gotta be full 8.
It's getting heavier.
Well, they had the full discussion, came back to the original call. You split the rings. Yes, you got to hold it for 3 shots, but I don't know what else you got right now.
Mine's good.
You have to try to keep them away from that stone on the other side where they could try to sit too, and
Okay, running.
you know, if you don't do anything here, they would just hit and roll in behind the corner, sit too. You've got to put this stone in a spot where that wouldn't do them any good.
Yeah. We're about T-line right now.
Can't leave a pocket or a double.
No, it's good.
Okay, nice shot.
Like the weight, just didn't get the line that they were looking for. I wonder if Tess was just a little bit full on the broom.
I like that. Okay. What kind of weight do you see? 11. Just 11?
I don't think Dean's going to want to play this. I think you hit the other stone and roll towards the corner.
Did I make it that much more than her last?
Yeah, I know. I think they're flop on top.
This one? So just that?
Even nose or roll
Okay.
just a little bit.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Same weight?
Yeah. Sorry.
So a couple of options here. You could,
As I called.
you're playing for the roll, but if you nose it, they nose it again. Now you've got a double.
Okay, you got it.
I like it.
The problem with the other shot, if you make the hit and roll under cover just perfect, you're sitting second and third. There's nothing they can do about it. They're just going to guard this stone at the top of the 4-foot and try to steal. You'll force them to try to steal. It's probably not a good idea.
Hard! 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 Really hard, really hard. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Makes the hit, stays right there.
Yeah. Sorry. That's fine. Good sweep. Good weight, bud.
Now Elizabeth Kessel has to get a roll. If she stays there, there will be a double available.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Good ball. Good sweep, my guy.
Yeah, good one.
Thank you.
Buddy.
Thank you.
You guys like that?
Yeah.
This might go. I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry about Tessa's. I have too much ice.
That's okay. Weight was perfect. Yeah. Maybe a bit off, but
Yeah, I really like the roll here.
it's getting heavier though.
Yeah.
Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Looking to hit and roll open side a little bit.
Double?
Double.
Plan B
Hard out. Hard out.
makes the double.
It's funny, I was looking at the double and going, so do you call this? Well, you could,
No,
but
Never only call for it.
the problem is it leaves the hit and roll behind the corner
I
again.
think that's just a bit out. I think
Okay, let's do this. Hit and roll behind here. Like, here?
11?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Love it.
Let's make it.
Yeah, let's go.
We got this one here. Yeah. Focus on this one here. Do you guys like that ice, or do you think they'll move a little more? 11?
Yeah. I like that ice.
I
With
like
an
it.
11, I think like...
I think I like a hair more.
Okay, I like it too. Perfect.
It'll curl up nice
Nice
here.
11 here, Maddie.
Yep.
You got it.
Here you go, Mads.
You got it. Like you can.
So nice opportunity here to roll in behind your own corner guard.
Weight's good. 10,
Whoa.
5, 11.
Whoa.
Stay right here.
No.
11.
No.
11.
Not moving.
No, it's gotta move. Really
Okay.
gotta move.
Can we go big or is it rolling out?
We don't have a piece yet.
Well, then it's going to roll a long ways. Right through.
Okay.
I like the throw. I thought it was
Did look really positive
Okay,
on the
yeah,
release,
okay.
but I didn't hear anything out of the line call to suggest that they thought she was wide.
Over there, okay.
Well, they were saying 11,
Straighten it
but
out at least.
seemed pretty firm.
I think second.
I think second.
I mean, they can only get one.
Yeah.
I think the first one would be too bad because they just threw that one. I'd rather than throw a different one than what they just threw, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't like 100% certain, so I didn't want to say like...
Can we go even less size, please?
Less?
Less? Edge of 4?
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I think we gotta go.
Time's good.
3.
Time's good. Wait only.
Wait only.
Wait only. You have lots of room.
Okay, yep.
Lots of room.
Switch.
Heads up, heads up.
Oh, weight's good. T-line.
Lots of room.
T-line.
Oh,
Oh, we're good.
looks really good. Good job.
Sweet.
Yeah, that works.
Maybe brought that in just a little bit too deep. It allows Madison Kleiter the chance to hit on the nose and be shot rock. If that stops about 8 inches shorter, a nose hit probably doesn't score.
Yep.
That's just so hard to judge because if it's 6
Yeah.
inches short of that little spot, then
Then she
you
can hit the
still
other one, yep.
hit the other one.
Yeah, you had to make them pretty much exactly equal.
Nose hit here.
And they're not really at equal spots in the rings either. The one's more off to the side, so to get it to an equal part of the 8 foot, it had to be a couple of inches higher.
But still a critical shot. Madison Kleiter facing 3 blue stones needs to nose hit for her counter.
11. Clean.
11.
Whoa.
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 11.
No.
Clean.
11.
No.
They backed away a little bit, but I did hear a couple more clean calls. But that, it spun back at the end. It was initially thought it was going to roll too far.
Good throw. Good. Yeah. Good. Good adjustment there.
So that was a clutch shot there by Kleiter. That was really crucial in that situation.
Stopped just in time, or perhaps the little spin back is what benefited them. They do pick up the single point. It's 3-2 for Madison Kleiter after 6 ends of play.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust. Come on, let's go for a tour through our auto care service center. We have great people and some of the best, most award-winning technicians in Saskatchewan. We have state-of-the-art equipment and tools, and we have a shuttle van and courtesy vehicles for your convenience. We also do remote starts. So call us today and we'll do a double takeout and get it done while you're in for an oil change.
Viterra is proud to support Saskatchewan curling through our partnership with CurlSask. This includes being the presenting sponsor for the Viterra Scotties Tournament of Hearts, an excellent showcase for our world-class curling talent. We also support community curling for people of all ages, including several youth clinics across the province to teach our next generation of lifelong curlers. Through our ongoing support of CurlSask, we hope to continue growing the sport of curling in Saskatchewan, because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
CurlSask is hosting a province-wide 50-50 fundraiser. This is your chance to win money while supporting youth curling in Saskatchewan. Ticket prices are $3 for $10, $10 for $20, and $50 for $50. Visit curlsask.ca/curlsask5050 for more information and to buy tickets. Thank you for supporting future curling champions in Saskatchewan.
Madison Kleiter with a 3-2 lead after the 6th end. He did the hit with their final stone. Managed to stop just in time on the roll. Elizabeth Kessel now with last rock. And I was listening in on the mics between ends, I have to admit. And they did call for that stone as a 3, and it slides into the ring, so Elizabeth Kessel plays the hit on it. We saw this with the Kessel team earlier on in the competition. They're one of the teams, as we said, very aware of having the last rock in the even ends. So when you slide in here, they're probably already thinking blank in this 7th and try to keep the last rock in 8.
That's right. She has 2 plans. If you drop it short on the center line, she throws the out-turn guard to the sides, and if you come in the rings, she hits it.
That's fine. That's okay, Hannah. Probably a little up. Yeah.
And not interested in throwing a guard in the 7th end at all. This is going to be called into the rings.
Sorry, I should have trusted my weight. Yes. You got it. Go fish.
Wait's close. Just outside. Gotta be in.
Gotta be in.
Okay, orange.
Going in.
Gotta go to be in. Hard all the way. That's a 3. Hard.
As tight as you can get it.
If I help, is it in?
Yes. Help. Line's really good.
Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting.
Just the center guard's good.
Okay. Sorry, guys. This week.
Well, I know they like it in, but there's nothing wrong with that rock there. It's very usable, but Hannah disappointed that didn't get in onto the tee line.
Line's good.
2.
Weight's nice.
2.
2. Nice 3, guys.
All you. Do a little 2.
Yeah, 2.
Kaya's rock. Kaya's rock.
Line's okay. Really nice.
Kaya's
Yep,
rock.
Kaya. Yep.
1 and she's not getting there
Yep.
anymore.
I think just Kaya.
I don't mind
Just
cleaning
Kaya.
the whole way then. Hard, you're going.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Get it to center. Bite center. Bite center. Hard.
Go. Okay. Yep. Good. Good judge, Kaya. And Hannah. Both you guys go.
Good this turn?
Was my hair wide? A little full? Just a little bit. Okay.
I think so. You might roll us in.
Okay, will we jam on our blue or no?
Not the red. Our blue will be in.
Okay.
I don't think she wanted that corner guard there anyway, so she won't be upset if she takes them both.
Up you. Hard.
Elizabeth Kessel is thinking blank here. There's no doubt in my mind. We saw her do it in the 5th end. That might have been the B final.
Nice shot.
Yep, great shot.
I'm sure probably play the other turn on that.
Same thing. Do you want to hair less ice?
Yes,
Please. The corner guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, same weight?
Yep. I think we should have thrown the other turn at it. Weren't you jamming the other way though? No. They were like lined up.
Mine's great.
Little
Take her
less.
down.
Less.
So then, 2, 1. Hard over then. Hard.
Still Kaya.
Switch.
Still Kaya.
Hard finish. Keep going. Do you want me to finish it?
Yeah, take me on.
Okay, it's close.
Let's go, Maddie. You're moving it.
Go, Matt.
Good, Rihanna.
Throw.
Field.
Yep.
Thanks, Maddie.
Yeah.
I think we're going for the blank here. Just maybe.
Now the center guard up. The peel will come. I imagine Madison Kleiter will be happy to throw a couple more center guards.
Good sweep, Hannah.
And I don't think there's any chance that Elizabeth Kessel will ever change gears on her.
You good?
Yeah, I think I might have scraped a bit. No? Same thing, Kaya. Just a center guard.
I think I might have scratched a bit, no?
Looks good.
Well, that's just it. When you know your opponent's game plan there, you don't have to do necessarily that cat and mouse. Like when should I bring that 3rd stone into the rings? Because I don't want to give up a 2 by somebody coming around the center.
Mine's good.
2.
Weight's good. 2.
2.
Yeah, little finish. Yep.
Rihanna, if you can.
Yep.
2.
Mine's good.
Nice shot.
Yeah, really good shot.
Mine's
good.
good.
We're there.
2.
Almost. It was actually really close.
Yep. Keep going, Rihanna. Yep. Big finish. Big finish. Hard for me to tell if it stopped before or touch the board before or right
guys.
after.
Good guys. Cute. Yep. 4-4.
Yeah, couldn't get up there fast enough to call the peel.
Oh, yep. Hard.
Yep.
Clean. Yep, hard. Hard all the way. Good sweep.
And it's made again. Now, this is the one where if you were worried that they'd change gears, you'd come in. She doesn't look like she's worried about it at all. She's already got the broom down. Well,
Tighter. Okay.
Dean taking
Dean's
away
a little
that.
worried about it.
Yeah. Coach Dean Kleiter.
But this is the one where after this stone comes to rest, you're into that 3-2 situation. And, you know, that's a spot where a lot of teams will take their chance to get an easy deuce. You come around. That's why Dean's saying, let's get this one a little tighter. And, by bringing it a little tighter to the rings, it makes that come around a little harder, and so they're less likely to switch gears on you.
Can't go. Just me.
Oh, there. Oh, there.
Rihanna, he's 10-5. Can't go yet.
But it is your chance to possibly get a force two, in the sense that if you can lure them to come in and you sit on top, then you can get away with just giving up the single instead of the blank.
Wait, hold up.
Hard all the way. Really gotta go. Clean.
Okay.
Makes the hit, and the shooter rolls to the divider again.
You guys like one more? Like tight 3?
Yeah, make her make a peel.
Yeah, she's only been doing run backs, so we'll
Right here.
Don't
change
think
the
Dean is
repertoire.
sold.
No, this is. I think this is where you come in.
I don't know.
Other side. This
Come in, I guess. Yeah,
instance.
I don't know. Yep. I don't
Keep
mind
it
either.
open, and then if she does hit and roll out, try to duck something behind that rock that's just off the boards.
Okay. Speed. I think it's the same as when we played in
That other end?
Yeah. That I cannot name. Would that be 5? Yeah.
Okay. Just that other one. Okay. You got it. Top 4, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Line's good.
Really nice.
Can go a little bit.
5,
5.
6. Okay, line's 5.
4, 5. 5.
Line's good. 5, 4. Little room if you need it.
Hard then. Hard if it's a 4.
4. Yep. Hard, guys. Yep. As far as they go. Yep. Line's good. Line's
Rihanna's
good.
tight.
Yep. Rihanna, if you
Full
can.
four,
Rihanna,
full
finish if you can. Yep. Go. Let's go.
Oh, those sweepers can take those rocks a long way.
It's really good sweep, guys. How do you have your jacket on?
Just nose.
Good night.
I think we roll. Force her to go
Yeah.
in again. We roll again. Okay. I like just nose. Even if we nose, then we got
Oh my
she
God,
has
so-
to hit. Yeah. Nose.
She's insinuating that her partner isn't sweeping hard enough, and
Well, she couldn't understand how she's still cold enough to have the jacket on.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind rolling out to the side.
Well, she has had it off, but I think she put it on back at the break when they had the 4 minutes off. But yeah, that's kind of funny.
I don't know. I just don't want to force like a freeze or something.
No, I agree.
I like nose. Okay.
Yep. Hard. Just normal. Hard. Yep, hard. Hard all the way. Clean. Hard.
Yep. You're good.
Nice shot. Great sweep.
Same.
Just edge of rock.
Okay.
You're getting in the way of the camera.
Sorry.
Just nice 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost.
Here you go, Mads.
Do you think it's gonna run pretty straight here? Like, do you almost like 11?
No, I like 10.
Okay.
I like 10 here.
Okay, you got it.
If it's a 10-5, I mean, that's not, we're not, yeah.
Yeah. No, all good. Whatever you like.
Madison will look to make the hit here, and then we know Elizabeth Kessel is going to try for the blank. If she can make it, we'll have 3 ends left, perhaps 4, to determine Saskatchewan Junior Women's Curling Champion. Of course, the other thing that has yet to be determined is the Boston Pizza Player of the Game. We'll have that for you later in the game. The winner of the Player of the Game award receives a $50 gift certificate from Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan.
I said roll it, but if we roll it, then it's gonna roll up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Rolling out.
Yep.
Okay, I think we got it. Thanks. Or I don't think. I know you.
There is the hardware on the table. They maybe care a little bit more about that than the Boston Pizza gift certificate, but it comes in fairly popular. When I awarded was Bryden Tessier, the winner on the men's game this morning, and they got their green jackets. We saw the trophy presentation, and I walked out and told him he was the player of the game, and ooh, and he didn't react that much when when they got the trophy. Mind you, to be fair, I think they pretty much knew they were winning the trophy for about 45 minutes before it finally happened.
Really good shot.
Well, that end played out exactly as they drew it up.
Elizabeth
Blank
Kessel
end.
with the rollout gets the blank. She trails by 1 but has last rock in the 8th end.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Tell them Boston Pizza's for dinner. From appies and salads to burgers, pasta, and pizza. All delivered to your door. Boston Pizza. Gather round.
Richardson Lighting is a family-owned company brightening the homes of our clients since 1967. We provide lighting for all applications and have a large selection of ceiling fixtures, wall lightings, lamps, exterior lighting, ceiling fans, mirrors, wall art, light bulbs, and more.
Sean Joyce, Susan Lang with you here from the Martensville Curling Club for the final 3 or perhaps 4 ends of the Saskatchewan Junior Women's Final. We've been treated to an excellent game here this afternoon. Madison Kleiter with a 1-point lead here. Elizabeth Kessel with last rock as we begin the 9th, or pardon me, the 8th. And nothing but singles on the board so far. You get that feeling that one deuce might be all it takes for either one of these teams.
Yeah, I was just thinking here the momentum that a multiple score here would provide for the first team that does that. But very impressive from the Kessel team. Elizabeth clearly wanted that blank, got a double peel on one shot to make it happen, and then they played the whole end out with full shots to maintain their blank and this last rock advantage in the 8th. So very well played by the Kessel team.
10.
Yep.
Come on.
Whoa.
10.
Whoa.
10.
We're 10. My fault, Hannah. Sorry. Okay. I thought I was curling earlier. That's good. Okay, that's okay.
I thought you were rolling out. That was good.
They were looking for the roll towards the middle. It ends up with a nose hit.
Good throw. Good throws, buddy.
Thanks.
But for both teams, this is a real exercise in patience. And, you know, Kleiter without the hammer, but with the lead, you know, how much does she push it to try to get the force?
Yep.
Elizabeth, you know, you don't have a lot of ends remaining here either.
You betcha.
I don't think Madison pushes it at all in the 8th, but she might in the 9th. The thinking being that even if you give up 2 in the 9th, you've got the hammer going home.
Yeah, you like 10?
I like 10.
I think 10, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ran real straight.
I like that.
Real straight. Like that? Yeah. So I'm just like, you just can't. 10-5. Whoa, whoa.
Please.
I didn't like it.
Yup.
10.
Yup. Whoa, whoa.
10.
Whoa.
Yes.
10.
10.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Right off. Right off.
Roll.
Right off.
Big roll, big roll.
But Madison would certainly be happy with 1 point either way here this end. So trying to keep this shooter in the ring so they can eventually get to that last rock.
I think she might be happy with 1 point either way in the 9th. Probably not so much in the 8th.
Well, if she gets that hammer back, tied up.
In the odd end?
And then she blanks. And then she's got it hammer in 10.
Piece? Or is it?
No.
Piece?
You're right by. Just at the end.
Oh, there's a bit of a miscue. Got a thin rub and just pushed it towards the forefoot.
Do you have a preference for turn? Like what one do you see?
No, whichever one. It should be similar.
I like this turn, I think. Yeah.
Okay. 2-5? Yeah.
Okay, little, wait, 6, 7. T. Mine's good. T. 6.
Kaya's rock. Kaya's rock.
Wait only, guys.
Kaya's rock.
Wait only.
We're there.
We're
6.
there.
We can wait.
We're there. We're there.
We can wait a little.
T.
Kaya's rock all day.
T.
6.
Coming
We don't
down.
want to go yet.
Yeah, okay. Bounce off this one or no?
We're just top 4. Just top 4.
Really needs a curl. Curl. Hard. Tuck it hard.
Good throw.
Too much ice.
It's more important for that rock to stop than it was for it to curl.
Too much ice.
The double there.
Pretty close. If it stops like a little, yeah, that's good.
You have that, yeah? Yeah, about there.
Sorry.
So if we hit about there, I think we got both.
Oh, if you hit this rock first.
That was a 1-5.
I mean, if you're hitting this one first, you gotta hit about there, because you gotta roll into this.
I like it. I think we can
Normal?
get there.
Yes.
So hitting this rock first?
Yeah, do you like that?
Yes,
I
that's
think
exactly.
so.
I think if we can
Normal.
finish that, but
Even
I just don't want her to
bad
say
if we can get
Do you want to touch more ice?
I think that should be good. I think that's okay.
Okay. Yep. Normal. Yep. Hard. Hard. You got it. Hard.
Gonna have to go to get by the guard. I think this is rubbing.
That's the way to miss.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay.
We just want to guard this one mostly so that, because it's a little higher. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
You select that 40?
I do.
I love it. 35?
Yeah,
Yep, I like that 40.
Gets rid of the guard, forces the
35, yeah.
Kleiter team to try to put it back. And again, it's always hard to guard 2 rocks with just one.
Line's great.
2.
Weight's good. 2.
Still about 25 minutes to get in on the Curl Sask 50-50 draw.
Rihanna.
Total jackpot now at $1,900.
Yeah, finish.
Rihanna.
Whoa.
2.
2. Hannah's rock. Whoa.
Just a piece in the center.
Yep.
Who?
Whoa.
Who? It's
Whoa. Yep.
Sorry, I don't know who you're talking to. Good judge, guys.
Oh, sorry. I was like, curls.
I'm like, yep, okay.
You did great.
If we peel, they're gonna just replace.
Good throw, Kaya. Can we do something
Sorry.
with the ones in? What if we play hack and come over?
Hack?
Me?
Do you have this?
I have. What if we?
I have that.
What if we freeze it on top?
But then how do we score?
You just have to play a hit at it next, and then you got the double.
Time.
It's assuming they don't throw because they're going to guard it if you make the freeze.
They got like 3/4 almost full.
I don't mind us playing the quiet hit.
Just bored, I think that.
If we hit this one and stick there, they got to make a play on it.
Yeah.
We can always play quiet on that one afterwards.
Mhm.
Or you can go chase it with quiet weight and come off in front of that one.
Okay, I think I hit board. I think I like the quiet hit board.
Okay.
Do you like the quiet way board at it?
Yep.
I think you have to start moving some things around, certainly to get back behind the tee line. It is a long
I like
guard.
that better. I like that better than the board. Just move it back. The second part of her plan is good. Just roll on top of the other red, but it's tough to get to the shot rock here with board.
Ball clean.
Looks pretty firm, but depends if it catches a little curl.
Well, she might get to the
Get the
inside
other
of
one?
that stone. Nope, just going to roll to the outside.
Throws this one?
Yep.
Little
Even
roll?
a little, like
I
I
was
don't
gonna say
wanna
even
roll
rolling wide is like,
Yeah.
or do you like rolling
Do
in?
you like
Probably just 11's good.
Yeah, I like 11.
Yeah, like that.
Roll wide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to make them even.
I think it'll run fairly straight here.
I think so too.
You got it.
Room here, you got it.
That stone in the rings on the button, as you can see, is pretty much buried from both sides. So they're going to look to roll a little bit further to the open so they don't leave a double off this stone.
11. 11. 10-5. 10-5. 10-5.
Right off.
10-5.
Curl up.
Little roll, Rand. A little
Yep,
roll.
roll it. Yep.
Roll.
Good. Nice. Good throw, Kaya. Beauty.
Good
Yeah, I was going to say, that was really nicely done.
I had no idea how much we had.
I like freeze.
I thought you had like
Meditation with you, yeah.
good.
I think back eight weight.
That was too, baby.
Can you put your broom up front, please?
So they did say freeze, but with back 8 weight, that's indicating just a little bit of a tap back. So
Yeah.
they've got to get this rock back behind the tee line, full into the 4 foot.
They're kind of using your idea, but just maybe not the same terminology.
Terminology.
Wait, looks good. Stay up.
Keep it down.
Wait only.
All line.
T-line.
There. T-line. Lots of room.
Lots of room.
Really
Got this rock.
Whoa.
Not curling yet, though.
Got this rock.
Whoa.
And they may have to sweep it a little to get the bump, so this has got to start to come over.
Just as much out from the guard as you can.
That works.
Does it even
Sorry,
stay
my bad.
for a second shot? It will at the back, I think. Looks
I
like
think the
from
blue
this
is
angle.
second.
What's that? That's pretty good. Really good weight.
Even this big, okay.
I don't even.
Are we 1-2?
No, this one's 2.
Oh, okay.
Just hit it then. Yeah. Yeah. You see any? Is that sticking out on either side?
Well,
Maybe a
This
sliver
is-
on here. If it's on this side at all, then that's gonna just jam. If you.
You got about a 16th, 8th-ish
Yeah.
over here. Yeah, on the left.
It's a high guard too, though.
Yeah.
Do you guys like a guard? You could even go like half tuck there and.
Yeah,
but
even if you're, like,
with
right on
their
the center there.
like or even here.
Theirs are gonna curl
could
more than
come
ours,
right
so
down
if
to your
anything,
own.
I
like,
was,
they're gonna get it
that's
through the
my
intro.
first
I don't mind
inclination
the guard.
is to try to get right down onto the 4 foot rock there.
Fourth here is okay though.
Dean wants
Right?
to have a
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
He's always on the wrong side from the player mic.
Yeah. But if you come down with that in turn, and if it doesn't quite get to the nose, you're still going to get the jam on the back.
Just top 4. And if you stop top 12 and it's in line, that's okay too.
Yep, totally.
It's a little bit off center, so we were taking there to get. But even I think even there, because remember it didn't even quite curl over.
Me too.
For your back 8 there.
Yeah, and it didn't. It would have. Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay. So what is our like ideal here?
Top 4 is good.
Yep.
Like frozen.
Frozen?
On it.
Perfect.
If it's like top 8, that's okay too.
Okay.
Just let us know.
Yeah,
so
you
we
can come right to the
Yeah, I
nose,
think
or
you're
you
gonna
could
need,
get
like, a-
just about to the nose, and then you're going to be setting up that jam into the back blue.
Just an extra like 2 feet.
And as she said, if she's just a little bit light
You can get hair less.
on the center line, they've still,
More if anything, but
Okay, I like that.
in the
then.
rings, they've still accomplished a good guard.
Yeah, and by getting into the rings, there's going to be 10 to 12 feet between the stone and the rings and the longer guard. Tough to make a double peel. She's only got 2 rocks left. If she's only going to get one of them, she's still not going to have an open shot for her last one.
line's good.
Gotta go. Yep.
So a nice opportunity here to put some pressure on for a steal, but as we heard,
Didn't like
Kleiter-
the look on her face.
no, but the Kleiter team happy with the force.
Line's good.
Forward, gotta go for weight. Full lead. Good.
She's got lots of room coming by.
Push it hard. Hard. Go.
That works.
Madison didn't look happy with it when she let it go. I thought perhaps she was a little tight, but maybe she just knew she was a little light of what she needed to be.
No,
If anything, you have to hit.
Take a look in the hack. Yeah,
But-
you'll be just splitting out. I think you should be fine.
This is a shot. So I don't know. Or second shot, sorry. If we freeze down.
Looking to see if they can make a play on the one that Madison just threw.
How much can you see? Full?
I'll do it. Just let me see.
Thinking about the double. Over the top it would have to be.
Yeah. What we just talked about? Or did you mean the...
I like coming in this way and just tapping them back to the back.
Yeah, I thought. Do you
Get a
think...
skip deuce.
Just T-weight?
T-weight? Or do you think back eight again?
We gotta move it. We've got to move it to 2 rocks to get shot rock out of it, right?
Okay.
So back 4 weight.
Back 4?
What did you throw?
What? I think mine was...
Tessa's weight?
Back 8.
Bit more than.
Back 12 maybe? Well, it's back 8 now. So I think it was back 12 because it touched.
Okay, so just going on top? Yeah.
You have a whole rock, that's all I'm trying to say. But I think you're jamming.
No, you're jamming full way.
Okay. And then you'll leave them with the open hook.
So Coach Zumak even pointing out how the skip's deuce here is still in play if Hannah can move this rock back about 2 widths. 2 rock widths.
Yeah, the only thing really not in play at this point in time is a blank end.
Think weight's down a bit.
Line's a bit inside.
I don't see that happening here.
Good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Wait only. Line's really good.
T-line.
Line's good. Whoa.
They need to move this stone, and if they're going to have to brush it, it needs to start curling. Coming now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Needs to get close to the nose, though. If she stays on the corner and taps it, she's going to leave a double on the blues. Doesn't even tap it far enough to get shot rock. Well, what do you like now if you're Madison Kleiter?
What if you come here?
Yeah.
That's-
We still want to leave a double.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Actually,
What if you go top 8? Or even a guard on this side?
Why would you
What do
come
they have?
top 8?
Yeah. She's got backing then for her draw.
Top 8's still a guard. If you're going to play a guard, throw a guard.
There's this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually, this probably
Or double the blues.
draw in there again. Because if she plays that, it's going on to.
We just walk that top right there. Do you want to just...
You guys just like nosing it? Like a little...
Are they... What are we sitting?
That's true.
Maddie,
That's
if
just a draw against...
No, I don't like nosing it. Then she's got a great wall of china back
That's a
there.
little bit of a roll. You could still get them both, I think.
Roll's still going to be underneath. We'll give her
What
more.
are we sitting?
We're 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
1 and 4.
You leave them a double for 2.
We could guard right here, make her draw full pin for her 1.
She just threw the out turn, and I think she'd do it like... She knows the weight nice now. If anything, I think you guard on that side.
Like, what if you go here?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Thanks, guys.
What's easier?
Or for 2, I guess.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance she could jam it too.
We could do this too.
Do we have another timeout? Okay, we'll just...
Dean's been waiting.
It's my last... It's my...
Like,
I just don't... I hate... I'm scared leaving that for 2. Well, she could even get to the inside right now. Yeah. Like, I could go here. Yeah. Do you like that?
I like either the draw all the way in, not short,
If you stop, like, up here.
or the double on the blues.
What if you just draw top 8
Whichever
right
one you
here?
feel better about.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, there's not really any bad things.
Top 8 is...
Do you like that then?
On what? The
If you're
blue?
throwing top 8, you
Yeah.
may as well be way out front.
Sure. Yep. I like it.
Tempting to throw the double, but if you left your shooter on the nose, you've just given a hit and roll into your rock on the button there. So
Matt?
Just a couple feet
Yeah.
more.
But
Don't
you
would
know-
have to make sure you
that's
just didn't
exactly
leave
what I
your
was thinking.
shooter there.
And I'm not sure who it was that was saying it. I've heard a couple of times, just draw top 8. Here's the problem. You draw top 8, that's not even second shot. So it's really still just a guard. If you leave it hanging out, she plays the double. It's for 2.
Perfect.
If you don't get it in there far enough, it doesn't change her shot at all. If you're going to play a guard, play a guard. I mean, that's all a top 8-foot rock is. don't risk coming in where you could give her a double. I like this call. If you think you can make it, this was the better call to make if you think you can get it around, because this actually could set up a steal of 2. You get this right to your face here, Ona. I'm not sure what Elizabeth Kessel can do. I mean, she's got a double on the run on that one on the right as we saw it coming in, but great line if they can get it there. Rushers are really going to have to work this one. It's going to come up a little bit short. It does take away the draw path.
Sorry, Mads. Just fudging up there.
Felt good.
Yep.
You guys like down?
It's just fudging now.
Felt so good.
Can you get shot from the draw?
We just do this, but it's gonna be tight.
Yeah. I think if you
haven't thrown that though.
I think it's running real straight on this side.
Do we have another time?
No.
Ooh. Can we come down for a second?
Yeah, come down.
We can always look at this, you guys.
That's it.
That's what I'm wondering, is that red on the outside high enough?
I don't know you're gonna.
She come off this one. She's looking at coming off her own. I'm looking at coming off the red, and she doesn't have to get that second red very far to get 2 points.
No, I think you're jamming our blue.
Even if you just
That might be there. Tough to do it off of her own, and she probably loses both of her blue stones to do it. I think Tessa looking coming off the red. Anna looking at coming off the red.
The worst that happens is they steal one.
Steal when we're down 2. It's not the worst.
Same with the draw though.
I say we should try this because I think that's the only thing we have. From down there, I don't think you can get here.
No, I don't think you can. I don't think you're getting
really tight. I think it's the only way we can
It's
possibly get
those 2 reds are fairly flat, but again, she only has to move the red, the second red, about a foot to get 2. And if she could ever move it about 4 feet, she could get 3. If you're talking risk reward, that's a pretty good reward.
That's right.
I'm not sure the draw's even there to get shot rock.
No, and at least you're playing off of their shot and not your second and third and having some disaster happen.
Well, having said that, that's the only scary thing here. If you catch this thin, or if she happens to get a little bit wide, she could come onto the blue and double them. But you'd have to be awfully unlucky, I think, to double the blues and roll out.
Your shooter, should stay around somewhere.
If you double the blues, you should keep your shooter, I think. I don't think I see any way to double them and roll out.
That's where you have to hit it. Is if you hit that line right now.
Well, I've seen Elizabeth with a couple of these sort of not desperation shots, but that's how she got into the extra end last night, playing a big hit weight shot.
Just peek. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. You got it. Really gotta go hard. Yes. Go.
This is really curling. They need to hit probably a thick half. She's close. Comes across, nudges it.
Great shot. I think it's only 1.
Well, a great shot for 1 nonetheless, but doesn't look like she moved it quite far enough to get her deuce. Boy, that was just a whisker away. She could have hit that just a little bit thinner and still got over the top of her own. It might have been for 2 or 3. Still, she'll be happy to escape with a single here. We're all tied up after 8 ends of play. Madison Kleiter with last rock in the night.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. You'll get a listing on the website with lots of pictures, a lawn sign, social media marketing, and everything you need to sell privately. We also offer professional photography and videos, and an easy-to-use offer-to-purchase form. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel, because we're everywhere, keeping you connected. to your family and friends, to your history and culture, to those traditions that make us who we are. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will, because we're dedicated to our home.
Well, we were, of course, tied up to start the game. Tied up after 3, tied up after 5, tied up after 8 now, and if we're tied up after 10, we might play 11.
That was a really interesting 8th end. Lots of choices on a lot of different shots for the players. I don't think the Kleiter team is disappointed to give up the single point there. They said halfway through that end, the force was okay as it was shaping up.
Still maybe a missed opportunity for Madison Kleiter on her final stone. If she brings that right into the top button area, that shot that Elizabeth made with her last one still would have been to give up a steal of one.
You just gotta be there though.
Yeah, I can get there.
I think we hit.
I like just hitting.
I like hitting.
I like hitting.
Up to this end.
And Elizabeth happy to make that shot, but she didn't seem too terribly nonplussed if they were going into this 9th end down too, because she was still retaining that hammer. So
about just shy of 10 minutes left to get your 50-50 tickets. Jackpot now at $25.60.
Sorry, Elizabeth.
No, that's okay. Just on your slide there. Nice shot.
Hey, nice shot, Hannah. Still in.
Makes the hit. Hangs on at the edge of the 12.
It's good.
Yep, Kleiter's got to make a play on that.
Okay. You got it, Hannah. Yeah. You got it. Trust the broom there.
Really nice, Hannah. Sorry.
10.
Yep.
10.
Yeah, really nice shot, Hannah.
10. Come on, you got it. Let's go, you got it. Come on. You have it.
Poor Kaya's going to be running out of room there at the...
Let's go hard.
Hard. Okay, good.
I was like, I don't think we're rocking.
That's some
Does
good
make the hit,
footwork.
but it rolls out.
Good footwork by Kaya to skirt around the barriers there, around the divider.
You guys said 3-2.
I kind of like,
buddy.
3-2.
Your last one was 3-3. So I say 3-1. Let's wait, guys. You got it.
We just want
Chance to come around now. The indication was they were just looking for top 12, so they want to be buried on this and high enough that it's hard to make a play on it around the guard. And they'll use this as a second guard if they have to.
Take a look. Where?
12.
Gotta move.
12-8.
Hannah's raw.
Whoa, no, we're T.
Can't be back.
We're back.
If you're back, you gotta be here.
Oh,
Where?
Just T.
Finish it. Set.
Just T.
button shot.
Nice
Hot
shot.
chocolate.
What do you guys like? Really nice.
Hannah,
Deal,
you buying?
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
You buying?
I'll buy it.
Okay, Rihanna.
Here you go, Rihanna. Do you want the other turn? Or
No, I like this. I'm just taking a second.
Puts it right on the
The hot chocolate.
button, so looking to peel the guard right now.
Feel.
Heel. Yup.
Feel.
Yup. Hard.
Roll. Big roll.
Okay, that's good.
I got it.
Makes the peel.
Good one.
No, you're on the button. Covering button.
3.
Perfect LSD.
Okay, take a bit off.
So they'll look to replace the guard now.
Throw 3-2.
Thank you so much. Great
Yeah, I
sweep.
got 2 as well.
Yeah, really great
So
roll.
Why would you think
Yeah, beauty roll,
I know,
Kaya.
same.
Wow.
Mine's good.
It's close.
2-3.
2-3.
Okay, room.
It's got lots of room.
Hard. Hard line.
Hard line.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
You're gonna crawl right now.
Finish it a bit.
Hard.
Hannah. Go, Hannah.
Finish hard.
Finish your goal.
Hard. You got it.
Push.
Oh,
Go.
keep playing.
Push.
Nice shot. Great sweep, girls.
Really good sweep. Same thing, Rihanna.
Yep. There we go.
Good sweep.
Nice throw.
They make the guard now.
You sure?
It doesn't matter. I like it.
Fighter team will look to peel it again.
Same weight. Here you go. Okay. Really nice, guys.
Really nice shot. Really good weight.
more weight.
Yep, yep.
More weight. Clean.
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 Clean. Good.
I think you're up.
Stone in the rings is pretty much circled, and if anything, just a little bit more to the front part of the button.
3. Yep.
I was a little tight, so I went.
They took my question away. They're going to play this guard a little tighter, but I was wondering if you keep playing the halfway guards, at what point in time does Madison Kleiter have to either try a run through or maybe come around and move that stone? You don't want to be throwing against a stone that's on the button like that with your last one.
Wait, okay. 3.
No, and at this point, unlike Kessel from the last end, there's no in off to get to the button. There's nothing else in play here to help you out with options.
Okay, well, probably gonna
Still only halfway through the end here.
Oh, maybe not. Sit, boo boo, sit. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Good call, girls.
Do you try for the back one?
Well, this might have overcurled a little bit.
Get it like in the back, like just
Okay,
roll off.
there's a bet on it, like every single one. So. Really? I normally say it really,
I think when you can see a rock on the button like that, you make a play on it, and if you crash the guard, you get the peel that way, but
Feel.
Up. Yep. Go!
are they trying to run this through this time?
Roll it, Rihanna.
Close, watch back.
Edie, nice
Shot,
throw.
Nope, makes the run through.
It was stopped a while ago.
Let's
Good
use
shot.
And the other key part of that is that guard is no longer splitting center, so at the worst here, you are going to have access to the pin.
Yes, for sure. That was a great shot by Kaya. That was well timed. They needed that one because that was just such a great rock on the button. That was going to be really hard to replace it exactly because it won't be buried.
Yeah, you've got to
Lots of room.
you've got to curl past the center line to bury.
Okay, you're fine here.
Really gotta curl.
You can get it in.
Okay, whoa.
Curl.
With like an
I think
Last
this
shot.
nose and it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's edge to edge, so I don't mind here.
Okay. Even if you roll a little wide, that's okay. Just here.
Like nose is good, you like?
I
or-
think so,
Why
yeah,
did we
nose is
roll
good.
wide even then make it harder for them?
If we roll, yeah, sure.
Okay, nose is fine. Yeah, nose is, okay. 11?
Try it like you can.
Oh. 11.
11.
Yep.
Okay, that's okay.
That works. Nice.
Makes the hit actually rolls a little bit towards the guard. She's got a sliver underneath.
And maybe it was like 11, 2 or 3.
Do you guys like
shots.
here? Top 4?
I think we gotta force them to blank the end though.
I think you can see some of this.
We can't give up one here.
I think we go in.
We can give up one.
Would it be bad if we hit?
Well, we hit, we're going to flop to
Outside.
and they might come in for the skip deuce. Or
They're not coming in.
stick over here.
And then we're not
Play for
the blank, and then we're not forcing.
So what happens if we come in, whichever turn you know best, come in? They don't have the run.
I think we come this way, yeah.
I like this way.
Me
Come
too.
in, yeah.
I like that.
Because I think no matter what, then you're more buried then.
Yeah.
And then they have to chase us, and maybe we can force them to one.
Yeah,
We're
I like
playing
it.
the 4 foot.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Top 4?
Garnet Sumac did win the coaches award here, and we're pretty sure it had nothing to do with his dance moves. But they were on display during the practice session. I think every draw. I think the big part of the conversation and the fact that there's no run back, because these two, with that rollover that they got, these two stones belonging to Madison Kleiter, the guard, and the one in the 12-foot are kind of overlapped. So if you can get around this, it basically looks like a double guard that's a little wider than one rock. I heard somebody saying something about forcing the blank. That's the last thing you want right here if you're Kessel. You want a single point on the board one way or the other.
And that's why if you did play that hit and roll to the open side, I think that just plays into Kleiter's hand.
Really heavy, guys.
And we're really curling.
Come on, sit.
Sit.
Please, Blackie, please.
Good shot.
Well, got shot, Rock.
Good shot.
I think it's a little fast.
You have some of it?
Jump or sweep that one, so we could go for it too.
No.
Yeah, you're coming around because if you don't, she's going to.
No. Do you ever split the rock?
The split could work.
The split thing.
If you get by, you make a good shot, and then she's going to probably freeze on you. But
Yeah.
or you could come around top 4 and go for the 2 as well.
What do you like here, Kaya?
I saw this to start.
Okay. So
I
we're
like
playing
that
for this,
split.
or we're playing for the split?
Well, see now, but I'm thinking this is set up really nice. You carve one right here in top 4. We're going to get our 2 then.
Yeah.
Right? We're pretty much going to have to take one anyway, so that makes it easier to get 2.
That's
and then
true.
maybe on your last one, you might be able to tap this through for 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
Sure, I
come
like
through
that.
there now, she's
Just
going
like
to
a
try
top
that
8.
draw again, and if she
Okay.
makes
I like
it, you won't have a
And I
shot.
think there for ice.
Right, so the mistake of Elizabeth going deep has allowed
14-7 if that helps.
Madison here to play this
Get there
shot and
first.
take it away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
And, you know,
We're
Dean's
not
point's still
wanted.
valid. If she doesn't make something on her last one, because she's going to have a difficult shot, you might be able to play the come around tap back that could be for 3, and well, the unspoken part of that is 3 probably puts this game out of reach.
There's only top 12, right?
2 would be huge.
But we'll see what Madison does here. Time for a big draw.
She has come up a little bit light on a couple of draw attempts. Doesn't really need to be full 4 foot here, but needs a good piece of the 8, maybe touch 4,
Line's good.
and has to be buried.
Go a bit. Go a bit. Yep. 5, 6. Yep. Line's good. 5.
Line's fine.
Gotta go for weight.
Line's good. Line's good. Wait only.
Still has a lot of room. Now it's curling.
Make sure, guys.
She's got really good line coming by the guard, by her own,
We're back 8. We're back 8.
and this is going to slide a little too far.
Or something. She's got it, yeah. Okay. Good throw.
Okay, now time for Elizabeth to
Maybe with the
follow that down. She's got a couple of options. You know, she gets to the nose. It still gives Madison the draw down for 1,
yeah,
but
keep communicating our weights and their weights, so I have.
Where are they? Backward. Like here.
come in 4 foot top corner of the button. You might get your steal out of this,
Well, what do
but
they do if they freeze, right? They have to draw. They're not getting two.
I just like
we have
being
hammer
to it. You could probably even throw the same weight, 'cause look at how much yours curls.
so again, this is the team preferences, you know, the one up without or one down with. Always leads to interesting discussions. But this one's got to get in there to even have that discussion.
How about the same, maybe a little more.
Line's close.
It's on its own.
Line's close.
More is not what they wanted.
Coming down.
Yep. Hard.
Wait, looks real good.
We have room. We have room.
Back 8.
The line is similar to Madison's.
It's gotta curl a bit more.
Curl.
Just that little bit more weight, it nudges it back and rolls out into the open. Madison Kleiter
Should be close.
should have a hit for 2 here.
12 at it.
You only have like just over half. What about hack?
Half?
Yeah, just a little bit more than I just threw.
Yeah.
And we took ice right here.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think there's good. Okay, a little less.
So stays for shot, so she
What are
has
we
to
throwing
make a
at it?
play on
It's
it,
like
weight
heavy
sensitive
draw,
play.
Almost exactly what I threw.
I think you need a little more,
A little
but
more, yeah.
okay,
But
perfect.
like, just yeah.
Yep.
Couple feet more.
Okay, you know it.
I like that.
Just to make a play on
How
it,
much
but
do we
yeah,
have to
they're
move
right.
it?
It doesn't have to make a big weight play on it. This is so similar to the shot they just
Pretty
threw.
safe. Yep. Probably
Perfect.
6 inches though.
Is that the same ice?
Yep.
Okay. I like it. Let's make it good, Maddie. You got it.
There's a good look at it. She can see most of that stone.
Like you can.
Like you can here.
Line's perfect.
Same weight.
Really close. Hair more.
Just a hair more. Gotta go for weight.
Hair more. Make sure. Yep.
Gotta go for weight.
Yep. Hard for weight then.
Line's good. Yep. Line only. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Switch. Yep. Ran a curl.
Line's good. Line's good. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Gotta go.
Hard. Line's good. Line's good. Let's go. Yep. Keep hard. Push it. Push it. Push it. Go. 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 Go.
And it's going to be just a little short again. She's going to get her single, but That was a missed opportunity to get two. You know, they discussed quickly about how they didn't need to throw a lot of weight. They were throwing similar ice, but never discussed how much she had to add to the weight. She threw it about the same, only gets a single point. Elizabeth Kessel, trailing by 1, will have last rock coming home.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust. Have you heard about the VIP program at Auto Connection? Our $49 annual VIP membership is good for servicing all the vehicles in your household and gives you huge savings like 30% off labor, 10% off parts, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Hurry hard to Saskatoon Auto Connection to get the best deals on oil changes, maintenance, and major repairs from the mechanics you can trust.
Viterra is proud to support Saskatchewan curling through our partnership with Curlsask. This includes being the presenting sponsor for the Viterra Scotties Tournament of Hearts, an excellent showcase for our world-class curling talent. We also support community curling for people of all ages, including several youth clinics across the province to teach our next generation of lifelong curlers. Through our ongoing support of Curlsask, we hope to continue growing the sport of curling in Saskatchewan, because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Why is that? Tenth end just underway. Madison Kleiter, with a 1-point lead, has called this first stone into the rings. Or maybe they were just playing the tight guard and they were trying to get it to curl back to center, I think was the call.
And Rihanna just sweeping with everything that she's got. She's played very well today, but her sweeping has been outstanding.
Weights up. 2, 3. Weights up. Where? Like in? Where? We're about T.
They were looking for the corner guard here, and the sweepers had backed away.
On its own, on its own.
One of the things that we've seen through the course of this week is when you have to travel down that center line at the end, it might dig in for you. Not going to do it this time. Slides into the rings.
Just hit and roll. Hey. What turn do you see?
That one. Out. Yep.
I think just an 11.
Yeah, I like 11.
You think it'll for a positive release here too?
Well, needing 2 here in this 10th end to pick up the wind. Elizabeth Kessel certainly not happy that they've slid into the rings. She'll be glad you're using the 5-rock rule, though. These players probably not young enough to, or not old enough to remember even the 4-rock rule. So she's going to get another chance.
But
no, she might not need it.
Start that, Maddie?
Yeah, that's okay.
2, 3.
Just soft.
Okay. All good.
Sorry, guys.
All good.
Yeah. And thank you for that.
That's okay.
Yeah, I got 3 on
No worries.
Yeah. Oops. You got it. Wait only. Weight's better. Okay, 2, 3.
Same.
Mine's
Really
good.
curling.
Pretty similar.
You might come down with
Kate,
the curl.
whoa, no, never.
Really got to curl still.
Really got to curl still. You're there.
It's going to be up to it.
Yeah, we're up Kate,
to
yep.
it.
It's a 3.
Whoa.
3.
Whoa.
3.
Happy.
Really tight 3.
3.5?
Well, but it's not in, though.
3.
Yeah, like going behind our own?
Pardon?
So like making our good one behind our own?
Sure. I like it.
You got it.
Okay.
Again, you sort of have to watch where you put this one because you're looking at the double peel on those 2 blue, and you have to be cognizant of where that top blue out of the rings is going to go.
It's quite possible after you make this, you're never going to get to play the double peel.
You got
Okay, I really like it.
Oh, I thought it was there.
I think we're there.
We're a little hot.
We're there. T-line.
Line's good.
I don't want to go.
Really?
Don't want to go yet.
Okay, well
T-line.
then. T.
7.
Whoa.
8.
Okay, Kaya,
We gotta grab. No, we gotta
Gotta
grab.
wait for this to curl.
We're a little hot.
Back 8.
Yeah. Back fine.
I don't even want to.
For a couple of reasons. First of all, you need it to bury. Second of all, if it doesn't curl, it's not going to get into the stuff where it will dig in either.
Sorry.
Comes to rest back 8.
What was that?
And
Like
it's
a 4-0?
open.
I got a 3-9.
95 is what I got.
Just bump
And
weight
it's
or
still
what?
sat.
So what if we
Yeah.
went
I thought it was
around-
going through.
What if we went around our guards?
That or we go there again.
I like going there.
I like that. Okay. They're just gonna pile this up then.
You could peel the center guard if you wanted.
Time.
Hit this and roll over here, and you've got corners on either side.
Well, I just feel like if we go over there, they're just gonna load this center up. And then what do I leave myself? Because this is already pretty tight.
Oh.
And tonight's 50-50 winner, Brad Height. I don't know if I'm familiar with anybody by that name.
Oh, brand new. I wonder who that could be.
Does anybody in the curling world know who Brad Height is?
I like that. Yeah, I like it.
$1,355, so congratulations.
And we'll go here.
What weight?
Well, with his team off to senior provincials and master provincials, I know they'll be looking for Brad to pick up a couple of tabs there in their post-game strategy sessions.
Strategy. Is that what they're calling it?
Oh, absolutely. For sure it's.
Yep.
Maybe more.
Yep. Oh, get off. Whoa. Sorry, Maya.
Needs a bit
I
up.
don't think Maya was happy with her release.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Well, it's
Did we hit there?
off the center line.
I hope that Maya has a good and long career in curling because poker is not going to be her game.
I think just a center.
Are they second?
Do we ever like? Actually, we might be able to do this too.
Are we
We'll
one?
Yeah. We'll leave a corner guard then, and I don't really like that.
I don't mind coming in behind there.
I don't mind that either.
Coming in there is fine.
I mean, if you make that, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys like?
Is there like a possibility to hit and roll off of those? Like at all?
Maybe
or
a
are they gonna
center
stick
guard's
one?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Then I think they just wrap one around, don't they?
Yeah, they could, right?
Like, how about we go underneath their corner?
Even if we're just up, so they can't.
Did we use any timeouts yet? Maybe here then?
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm thinking right there.
What do you see, Rihanna?
How do you peel that either direction?
I don't, either that or the hit.
And if they come around, that's what you wanted.
But nosing, that's fine. If we do leave a corner, then we can just run it if they make a good one.
That's true.
And Elizabeth has expressed her concern about that center getting stacked up on her.
Well, coming around it is also exactly what they want you to do.
I
You could
know.
probably roll to the center.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Dean's looking at, instead of trying to double, jam the blues, jam the one onto the second, and roll the shooter towards
Then
center.
you're giving them almost two. So we have to make a
The
double.
way Rihanna throws so hard, though, I think we could probably get rid of everything
Do you like that then?
and roll for center guard even, right? What do you think?
Roll
I
to
actually
center?
like-
Yeah.
yeah, I just don't know.
Okay. If you like that.
Okay.
I like that.
I like the double. I'm not
Sorry.
terribly worried at this point in time about the leaving a corner.
Okay. And what weight?
I don't like those overlapped corner guards if she
peel or
ever gets
peel off?
around that.
Well, Dean's hoping this shooter rolls over to the
Yeah.
center line and gets the
Take your time.
guard. And again, playing this shot because Rihanna has the big weight capability. So that opens up this shot call.
Whoa. No. No. Roll the red. Roll the red.
Just going to get the one and rolls to the boards. That's actually not bad either because at least now she's taking care of that
On
overlap.
that, if anything,
That's
actually.
right. And opened up that second shot.
I don't mind going around. Because that's a guard right there, right?
Pardon?
Is that a guard right there?
No, that's in. That's second shot.
Okay, I like going there then. Split the rings.
Top 12.
3-2. Gotta make sure it's in.
Should be close.
Gotta make sure it's in.
Mine's good. Skate up. Mine's great. 3. Hard all the way.
3-2.
So far in this end, everything looking pretty good for Kessel. She's got a biter. That's second shot on the right side as it's coming into view. Trying to get this one in for second or third. Splitting the house. The other rock, the shot rock, is well behind the tee line. She could use that to freeze to later on as well.
Madison had already called this hit before the rocket even come to stop to play, looking to save a couple seconds on their shot clock.
But that stone just delivered still a corner guard, and Madison Kleiter can't ignore the rock that's in the rings, so Kessel's still going to have something to work with to try to set up a deuce here.
Clean, yep. Whoa. 11.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Makes the hit, rolls across. She might be able to cut off the corner guard with this. Well, maybe it might have rolled just a little too far to do that.
No, that's good.
I did.
Looked at it and I was like, that's middle rock.
I came down like that. Wait.
What's wrong with corner freezing?
Absolutely nothing is wrong with it.
How do you get it out? You're going to be half buried.
Okay, I like this. I like that.
If you bump, you're just going to roll open.
You've got the two choices here, and nothing wrong with either one of them. You could corner freeze the top one, or you could try to freeze on the face of the back one.
I say jump it as well. Yeah, it's really cool.
You got.
Well, I like going after this corner guard because even if you do unfortunately flop off, at least you're still in front of that back 8-foot one.
Okay, that's another way too. And plus, when you tap it off, you give yourself a little bit more room coming around the corner on the next one. You always like to get in front of the tee line if you could. She's got really nice line if they can get it there. Oh, it just rubbed on the way by. They stay with it though.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Oh, got third shot out of it and in a good position.
That was such a thin rub. I think she barely moved the guard, and I think she continued curling after she went by it.
2.
Well, they can see all of it, but how are you getting that out?
Or else we could guard, but this is back, it's back.
Yeah, I don't like the guard, but I don't know that
I don't want to it would have to be even because I don't want to leave an in off.
Yeah. I think, what do they do? I don't like the guard.
I think their only shot right now is to probably try to freeze onto that, but it's a pretty tough shot to make it perfect.
I think their shot right now is to jam the blue and roll to the middle.
I don't like leaving a double. Yeah. I think theirs pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, for shot, right?
Yeah. Do you guys like that as well?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
What do we need, full 8?
Yeah, just full 8. Make it even.
Yeah. We never freeze onto ours first? No.
I think you want to stay above the tee line.
I don't think you want to be back, yeah.
If you like it. Yeah.
I just think I don't want to
Yeah. Let's just go.
I think you have to put something biting this 4-foot just in front of the tee line. You've got to keep her away from that blue play on the reds.
1-5 here. You got it, Kyle. Mine's great.
Really nice.
This is one of those funny situations where right now, Madison Kleiter's sitting 2, and Elizabeth Kessel's in pretty good shape.
That's right, because this is a very hard-rocked place where you're not setting up all sorts of options.
Well, and the angles are kind of all in her favor on the left-hand side of the sheet.
Hard, guys, hard, right here, hard. Good.
Good sweep.
Pretty good.
Sorry. Great sweep, guys. Sorry.
Do we freeze to that one?
I think so.
Yep.
That or we bump it.
I like freeze. If we corner freeze, if they hit, would they ever
We
run
gotta be
to their
there.
back one?
Yep.
We like following the path that they just took. Same weight, you guys?
Yeah, I
Yeah, and this is why you didn't want that stone behind the tee line.
And Hannah Rugg already on top of things. Even if it's corner frozen, is it going to jam into this back 8-foot?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Clearly thinking well ahead of options here. But as a sweeper, you need to know where to put this rock.
Hard.
Top
No, it's quite light.
Yeah, this was one where you couldn't afford to come up short of the rings. As long as you're full 8 foot even, forces Kleiter to make a play on it. Now she's sitting 3.
3-2, so it's definitely
Like
pretty good.
like right there.
Yep. He won for a draw on board.
Tuck is good. Yeah. Okay, let's just make it.
Yep.
I think.
Okay, we take here for
center. I think there. Okay. Might even be max. I'll check when I get down there though.
Where is the ideal place to have this?
I think top 4 is perfect.
Perfect. Fully buried or half
fully
open?
Buried is
perfect.
Because we don't
Love
want
it.
to hit and roll. So
I like that. It's like 10 knots.
Because we could take the other turn, so there's no hit and roll too. But
I like this. I like this turn.
I like this turn too.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Perfect.
That looks like max to me.
Yeah. You want there? I like that.
I think a hair less even.
Okay.
That's good.
I like that there. Got it.
Okay,
It's
so
a little stickier.
So just going off my LSD, like
a few more feet than that. Yeah.
Okay. I think I know it.
Okay.
You got it, girl.
You got it, Maddie.
Now this is a big shot for Madison Kleiter if she can put this in a good spot. Elizabeth Kessel's going to have to do something on this shot just to make sure she's got a way to get her 1.
3. Hard! Line's good. 3. Yep. Hard! You got it! 3. Guys, hard!
This is looking a little bit light as well.
3. We're just a 3. Yep. We're just hard! Guys, hard. Go! Get something tucked! Get something tucked!
That's pretty good. Let's get some water.
Wanting to tuck a piece to avoid any kind of a run back, but
Oh boy, now if Elizabeth comes in there behind.
We just threw this way.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but you also have that guard now. That's not, you're not wrapping it enough.
Yeah. Okay. Even if we just get here.
I just don't want to be heavy.
Like, I think
Can
you're
we
only
like
getting
maybe
there.
bump off that back one and get buried?
right in there. Whoops, let's start with a thinner line.
I feel like if we're drawing down, we gotta come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, come right down in there. Sit for shot rock.
Heavy, so, never mind.
Careful. You do?
Garnet likes the coming in the shot rock way, the straight draw onto the top of the button.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I kind of like that too, because even if Elizabeth makes this great, you still left Madison that shot to save the end in the game and the championship for.
Oh, but you can always come in off your own. The problem with coming in this way, it depends. This way definitely means you still got your shot for 1, or you should always get your 1 if you make this one. But you may not have a shot left for 2 if Madison follows it down.
But you certainly don't want to leave Madison with the big saver shot either. Getting that cat and mouse. Still critical. Needs good.
Yeah, she's got to make whichever one she calls here.
Needs a good half of the 4 foot to get shot rock.
Inside, yeah. Really gotta go.
Oops, sorry.
Maybe a bit down. Really gotta go. Hard line. Hard on the way.
Oh, she must have been really
Yeah, this
inside.
is a long ways inside. This is not getting by. Now it's up to Tessa. Like, what can you even hit here where you're not going to make things worse?
Spin it off.
Well, you got taps on both sides, but you've got no direct draw paths left anymore.
I still don't think it was enough. I don't know.
But this could just be nose 2 and stick.
What do you guys like here? Quick timeout, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and which this turn. I don't know.
Can't hear Dean, but I got to think that the discussion here is she's got taps on both sides. Guard whichever one you think is easier. Make her play the other one.
I think that one's harder.
You think this?
Sorry, I think we guard.
Which one do you guys like to guard?
I think we guard
this one's harder, so I think we guard here.
Okay, I like this one then.
So the time clock is ticking down. Here we're just at 1 minute for this rock to cross that near tee line.
Where do you want it? Like right in line with it or a hair off?
A hair less there, Kaya.
Okay. Yeah. You got 50 seconds. You're good. Take your time.
Yeah, Mads, you got it.
Little off's okay, Rihanna, but nose like right on top is good too.
I still think a hair less.
Okay.
I think we can finish it too.
Yep.
Okay. Lots of time, Maddie.
Mads, just like
Tons of time.
Just a hair less than my last two.
Yep.
Okay? Yep.
You betcha.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Really close.
Great.
1.
Rihanna close.
Make sure we're over.
Rihanna close. Yep. Rihanna close.
1.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Line's
Line's great.
Line's great. Line's great. Line's great.
Switch. Gotta go.
Switch if you can. Switch if you can.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Finish it.
Yep. A little bit. Yep.
Whoa.
You can throw Mads.
Perfect.
Beauty throw, Maddie.
Fun.
Yeah.
What weight do you guys like?
Sorry, I thought I was going to grab on that center line.
No, you guys I like backing. Okay, do you think there? Okay.
Well, Elizabeth Kessel, in a very similar situation as last night's game, needs a really tough shot here for the single point to even try to get into the extra.
You never like to give yourself an easy shot, do you?
I don't know that she necessarily was the one who threw the 6 rocks before. They just didn't quite get anything perfectly placed this end.
You just have to hit the straight back?
Yeah. Just nose, yeah.
Her last one certainly didn't help her any.
No, they just came up short on their couple draw attempts
Well,
when they...
and then to split like she did and plug every possible hole.
But to stay in the game...
She does like to play extra ends.
Yes, without hammer.
It's all there. Really gotta curl.
You move here.
Down.
Elizabeth Kessel with her final stone needs an angle tap into the forefoot to get to an extra end here. Sweep spin off and on. That should mean it's close. She's going to make contact.
And there
She's going to push it into the forefoot.
Right to the edge of the button.
And we're going to play an extra end. Elizabeth Kessel coming up with another dramatic 10th end shot to push the game into an extra end. It'll be Madison Kleiter with last rock when we come back for that extra end right after this.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
The Sports Legacy Fund has been created by Sask Sport to help develop fundraising programs across Saskatchewan. These programs cover the lifespan of a curler from grassroots through youth programs all the way to the podium and everything in between. Not only does a donation to the Sports Legacy Fund result in tax savings benefits for you, it also provides the opportunity for you to give back to the sport you love. Visit curlsask.ca for more information and to donate. Donate today and support our Saskatchewan rinks so we can create the next generation of champions.
SaskHouses.com is Saskatchewan's website for private home and property sales. We have everything you need to sell your property commission-free. You'll get a listing on the website with lots of pictures, a lawn sign, social media marketing, and everything you need to sell privately. We also offer professional photography and videos, and an easy-to-use offer-to-purchase form. Don't give away your hard-earned equity. Sell privately and commission-free with SaskHouses.com.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust. Have you heard about the VIP program at Auto Connection? Our $49 annual VIP membership is good for servicing all the vehicles in your household and gives you huge savings like 30% off labor, 10% off parts, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Hurry hard to Saskatoon Auto Connection to get the best deals on oil changes, maintenance, and major repairs from the mechanics you can trust.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Tell them Boston Pizza's for dinner. From appies and salads to burgers, pasta, and pizza. All delivered to your door. Boston Pizza. Gather round.
With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be a part of your community. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
Well, Elizabeth Kessel's involved in the game, so we're going to play an extra end.
Yes.
We could have just assumed this was going to be the case and came back here just to watch this end, but we would have missed some great shots.
Yes, for a game that's only had single points up on the board, we've had a lot of really very interesting ends.
Gotta go. Gotta move. Gotta move. Hard on it. You guys got it. Tight straight. Hard. Yeah.
So looking for the tight guard. They want to get it splitting that center line too. That's a great shot. Tap in the 10th.
They hadn't played a shot like this all game.
No, Elizabeth Kessel's put together a few of these highlight reel type shots that I think they were telling us last night they're going to start putting some of these together for TikToks.
Come on, let's get it biting. Come on. Let's go.
Finish. Hard, you guys. Finish it.
Can't finish it.
Hard. Come on. Finish it. Let's go. Hard. Finish. Hard. Go. Okay, that's good, Hannah. Good sweep, girls.
Sorry. Do you guys like that hit and roll in?
It's there.
Beauty sweep. How's all you guys? Like just that even.
I'm way out of that.
Time.
I think you're going to see Garnet Zumak throw himself in front of the hacks.
The eye roll, yep. Doesn't even need to say a word.
I think he did say guard.
Yes, the joys of coaching juniors as they're learning the game. You do have to be patient and have
an extra patient here. Like this is the thing that they've been coached so that you don't want to give up two. You don't want to give up two. Well, it's an extra end. Two doesn't make any difference.
Well, I was going to say, I think I can safely say first one to two this end this game is going to win.
Well, trying for the long guard, and that's going to come up really long and hog rock.
Boy, that's one of the first big mistakes we've seen from Hannah Rugg in 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, a decent amount more.
Are we subbing?
Nice.
T.
Gotta curl low.
We're tapping 2 feet.
Okay, yeah, then.
Tapping at 2 feet.
Around it? Can we come around?
No, we're tapping. We need to tap it. We need to tap.
If we don't have anything yet, Rihanna's, we don't have to start touching the rock.
Okay.
Yep. Curl it. Hard.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Okay. Same thing.
Got it to the center line.
Really? Just a little wider path. I think.
Okay. I like the weight.
Yeah. One here.
Really good adjustment there.
What's that?
Good adjustment.
Yeah, thanks. I don't really like this. It's just like in between that, do we go around or do we tap kind of thing?
Garnet is not going to be happy if he has to use his second timeout to tell you to throw another guard.
I think so. Yeah.
Because what was I just throw?
You go there, they have this.
You go there, they're ripping the guard.
You go there, they're just going to bump it back even farther. Then how do we get to it? There's 2 guards up. Can we like run it back?
No, then you're losing your shooter.
Replace the center and just reset.
And they have that. I still think we go here.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just see Garnet doing his mental telepathy as best he could.
It's like you've already used one, you only get 2. And And there's apt to be some angles that they have to look at later in this end. He'd like to save it now. I don't think he was happy to have to use the first one the way he did.
Over and over. Hannah's rock. Hard, girls.
We're over.
Hard. Get her there. You gotta move it. Nice shot.
Oh, really nice. About where they needed it.
Already into position as to which guard she's going to peel.
And we've got a big weight hitter in the hack here. I mean, this is who you want to be throwing these peels. Rihanna has tremendous hit capabilities.
You're good.
Nice beauty. I don't know either, but we gotta leave. We gotta be sitting in water.
Good throw.
Nice. One more.
Awesome, Rihanna. Thank you.
Same weight.
One more, probably about four more.
I would argue at least 3 more.
I got 3. Thank you. You're beautiful. You are salon beautiful.
Think we gotta touch more?
We got more. Okay, we'll
go to 3.
Quite a bit more. Do we want to go round?
Can you?
I don't think so. I think it's just 3.
Okay, well.
No, we can't. It's really slowing down.
Mine's good.
It's really slowing down. We're good. We're good.
We're gonna be 2.
No, you're like 1.
Hey.
Nice shot. Good sweep, girls.
Okay, you got it, Rihanna. Yep. Good thing. You got it. Just like you can.
The guard is made. Now the peel will be attempted.
Peel. Whoa. Peel. Whoa. Clean.
Sorry,
honey. Just clean. You're fine. Just clean.
Beauty throw.
Nice.
Which way you going?
I was gonna go behind, but then.
Do we go again now, or do you like here now?
Good.
I don't mind trying to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go here.
Okay, let's get hog to hog.
Top 4.
Yeah, let's get hog to hogs for Maddie's last. We draw.
Line's good.
Looks good, maybe a bit down.
Okay, then yeah. Line's great. Gotta move.
Looks really good. T-line.
Gotta move.
T-line.
Coming now. Wait only.
T-line.
Starting to curl. Yep. Hard. Really hard. Hard,
Oh, did they leave this too long?
Hard.
Oh, great job to get it by the top one. Then it rubs off the one in the 8-foot.
Nice shot.
Still sits for shot rock, but Madison Kleiter again running up to peel off the guard.
Just peel here. You bet. Like you can.
Yeah, 2/3 of a rock and get 2 blue rocks going here.
Peel. Yeah.
Come on. Gotta go.
Hard.
Come on. We gotta go. We gotta go. Hard. Let's go.
Right out of her hand, Kia heard Kia say, "Oh no," so she knew she was a little bit tight, gets the jam, gets away with it because she pushes her own in behind the corner. She is sitting shot right now.
Take a second, you're good. Hey,
Still the 2 stones on the center line, the one that was just thrown in the blue, the top 8-foot, can be used as guards, a double guard to come around.
Line's good. Maybe a bit less. Okay, then yeah, you gotta go. Room. Where?
3.
Okay, hard.
3.
Hard. You guys got it.
really gotta go hard.
All you can. Hard. Hard, guys.
Really hard,
Push.
really
Hard. Nice shot. Nice sweep, girls.
Well, he got it by, but
A little light. On it, we'll leave a guard, but
Yeah.
definitely less. Do you ever just? I don't know if you peel, but
you run it over the top of the blue.
I don't want to.
I don't think you worry about getting them both.
It's just not like going to that. Okay, I don't want to do that then. Can we hit this side of the nose? What if we just nose this? I only have 3/4. Then they come around it. We could do it with peel, and if we're tight, we peel. Like just straight peel?
You're sucked them and you did, yeah.
Yeah, just straight peel. But then they make it better, don't they? Yeah,
Time.
Get Dean's opinion. I think we just have to get rid. We gotta get rid of the front. Maddie needs an open house for her last. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Okay,
wanna
yeah,
know
just
that.
run it in this way.
Okay.
Heel.
Heel? Okay. Got it. Like you can, Kaya. Okay, you got it, Kaya. Take it.
So like you hit it just a little off the nose on the broom side. Clip the blue, it'll take both blues out. You should roll off the center line a little bit.
Clean! Clean! Roll it! Yep!
Roll the shooter! Roll the shooter!
Roll the shooter!
Roll the shooter! Beauty. Good shot, Kaya.
Just like that, and actually manages to spin forward into the forefoot as well.
Good call, Maddie.
Do we just go here?
Yeah. Let's go. Heck yeah, buddy.
Do you guys think we just go there?
Good shot. Good shot.
Yeah. We got a steal.
Really nice shot.
I think you got a nose though. Pardon?
I think you got a freeze nose.
But nose doesn't give me a shot. Do we use our time now?
I don't think so. I think we should just play some. We can. You guys can talk about the next shot.
I actually think if you're not sure, this is the time to use your timeout and set up your last 2 shots, really. That's what they're going to do.
I think if you do that,
you do?
Yep. You don't need to be shot.
Okay.
Get nose freeze. What are they going to do?
Okay.
They got to make a decision. They might try to draw in for second or whatever.
Okay.
Then we come down and we bang bang. We leave them the double, but right now we don't have anything.
Do you think this turn then?
Yep. That's probably easier.
Okay.
Even if we put it in the pot.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. I think we need about there though.
Okay. Nose freeze.
Okay.
That's right. So just get it in there, get it in the mix, have it cause some trouble.
Where they can't get it out, basically. I think he said that was the last thing he said, even if you put it right in the crotch. They come around, which I don't think she's going to do. You could always play yours into the double and roll across and get the triple and sit 2. That's your hope to steal right now, is to sit 2.
Yeah, I like that.
And in order to sit 2, you have to put this one where she can't get it out.
Mine's good.
We looks pretty good.
Mine's good.
Mine's
All
good.
there. Mine's really good. Got a curl.
All there.
You're tapping.
We're
We
tapping.
really got a curl. We're really out there.
We're through.
Okay, nice try.
Okay.
Sorry, girls.
No, it's okay. I got 3
Just
on
going to
that
put that right through the rings, unfortunately.
one. Take your time. You got it. You got it.
And now I think you
but
might
you
see
don't wanna be a
Madison
guard.
Kleiter try to make that same draw. She could be short of it.
I think top 12 is good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to throw.
Maddie, do we just go behind our...
No, you don't want to throw guard. Never mind. That's a bad
No,
call.
like,
Don't listen to me. That's a bad. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what you do because you don't really want to.
She would just nose
it
hit
almost
it.
sucks having that one there.
So I think
that
we
they
just
can
go
freeze
right
on, but
here.
You don't want to guard it.
Sorry, just freeze on
I don't
it.
think you want anything else in the house, to be honest. We peel our own guard. I don't know. She's gonna have to give us like. I wish I could tell her times.
Dean's too far away from the mic to hear him, but
I think for her, she's gonna need a 4-3.
Yeah.
Right? Which is very hot for her.
Yeah.
Do you want to go open then and then let her
hit it? Or can we just freeze right here?
I like the freeze.
Just make sure you don't walk on it middle after you sweep it.
I think freeze is good. Because then she has to play a hit to be shot.
Do you like freezing with the tolerance of here or freezing with
Because
No.
yeah, even if you're top 8 right here, that's a really hard shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think
Other than she might try to
Yeah.
duck around a little bit, but
Well, I think that was why they didn't want to go top 8, and I agree with Dean on that. But
There?
That's good.
Okay, you got it, Maddie.
Just like freeze right on top of that one.
On the one closest to the
that's
button?
On the closest to the button, yeah.
Okay, you're
I
gonna,
love
it's like,
Sticky.
yeah.
Yes, but we don't want to tap it either.
No. But
so-
it's like a 15 hog to hog.
Yeah.
So a second and a half faster than LSD.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
if that makes,
So
I just
if
don't want to give you
if
numbers.
I threw
So.
like back 12, like thinking from my LSD, would that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Love
Okay.
it.
Let's make it, guys.
the nice thing for Madison here, if she is a little bit heavy and it holds, she actually might hit the outside one and roll onto the face of this one.
Mine's good, little in. Really?
She wouldn't do herself any harm doing that either.
Line's good. We're right to
She does not want to tap the one on the forefoot back behind the tee line. That would give Elizabeth Kessel something to work with.
Whoa, 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 there you go. Bumping. Yep, whoa. No, make it. Yeah. No.
If you're going to bump, you got to cross it.
We don't want to. Oh, sorry. Pretty good. That's nice, Matt.
Might have crossed it enough.
Have 1 minute, so just okay, perfect.
I think that's okay. Yep.
That's good.
If she does come as close to the corner of that as she can, you're going to have a very short runner on the one you just threw.
I like that.
Yeah, this is a very small little spot for Elizabeth to put this rock, and no real safe spot. It's just get it in there for shot and make her shoot.
You can't hit, because if you hit, you're not getting all three.
Yep.
Good, you got it. That's about what I had last time, yeah?
Yep.
Well, let's see if we can extend the 11th end here. See if Madison Kleiter is going to have to throw her last rock to win this championship.
And see if Elizabeth Kessel has one more magical shot up her sleeve.
That's right.
This one's curling a little bit early on her. She's got to get by the one at the top of the forefoot that was just thrown.
I think it's just going to over curl.
She's going to touch that one at the top forefoot and will not have the weight she needs. Madison Kleiter not going to have to throw her final stone. She will pick up this Saskatchewan championship. And one last piece of business we should mention. The Boston Pizza Player of the Game from the Kleiter team, Rihanna Kish, will be the winner of the $50 gift certificate from Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan. She had an outstanding game. Actually, the whole team had an outstanding game. This was a fantastic final, and perhaps fitting in such a good game that you go to an extra end to determine who the champion's going to be. Madison Kleiter and team, along with the old man. Quite excited to know that they're going to get to wear the green jackets, represent Saskatchewan at the national championship. A lot of hugs.
So off to Stratford, Ontario. They start March 25th, so they've got about 3.5 weeks to get ready for that national competition.
And a certain amount of pressure for this game, extra pressure as opposed to the men's game when both of the teams playing in that final knew that they were going to nationals. The case here, only one of these teams was going to go. The Kessel team, of course, does have the U18 nationals that they're going to, so it's not like their season has ended either. But what a fantastic game, and exciting to see a young team such as that do so well. And I think we've got Madison Kleiter with us now. Madison, can you hear us?
Hi, yes I can.
How's your... we have a lot of dramatic finishes this year, and I keep asking people how the heart rate's doing.
Honestly, it's beating pretty fast right now.
That's always seems to be the case when these rocks come right down to the last. Can I just get you to turn to the cameraman?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, we got to get you face on or Grandma's not going to be happy. Outstanding game for your team. Of course, no deuces on the board until actually the 11th end here. Did you feel that pressure going through, the tension? Was there ever that feeling that a deuce could win the game one way or the other?
Yeah, I thought so. I knew the way the team was playing, and the other team, I just knew it was going to come down to the last rock, and yeah, it was awesome.
Well, it had to be hard to watch that tap come into the top of the forefoot. If you were watching the game last night, Elizabeth Kessel seems to pull those out of her sleeve every once in a while. You made sure not to give her any such chance in the 11th. You guys set up a really good end. You made a couple of great shots, a great shot yourself.
Yes, thank you. And Kaya had a nice run back, and yeah.
Probably the nicest end you had all game. You saved it for the last, and it's the one you needed to win this championship.
Yeah. But how exciting, Madison! You come off of the junior qualifier at the Granite Curling Club back in November, so this is your second chance to go back to nationals. And how do you feel about that to build on what you learned there at the Granite competition?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I know we learned so much at the Granite, and that was just kind of like not quite as like the Arena of Ice and that experience. So I think I'm excited to just go back and and play some of those teams again and represent Saskatchewan well.
Well, we'll be cheering hard.
Awesome.
You had a great weekend here, going undefeated, winning the provincial championship. We want to congratulate you on that. And
thank you.
We wish you the best of luck at Nationals.
Awesome. Thank you.
Madison Kleiter and team from the Sutherland Curling Club. Third, Kaya Kennedy, Rihanna Kish the second, Hannah Johnson the lead, and Dean Kleiter the coach. And they are the champions. We will have the procession and the trophy presentation, and that'll all be right after this short break.
We got the signal. We're good.
Is that thing on?
It looks, there's lights on the back. No, I haven't touched it. Haven't touched it.
Madison Kleiter and team just waiting for the ceremonial bagpipes. Technology is such a wonderful thing. They have to wait for somebody to hit the play button on the bagpipes.
Introducing the 2022 Junior Women's Provincial Champions. Representing the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon, Team Kleiter. Skip, Madison Kleiter. Third, Kaya Kennedy. Second, Rihanna Kish. Lead, Hannah Johnson. Coach, Dean Kleiter. And manager, Brad Kennedy. We need you over at that other side. Here to present the hardware is Curl Sask President Jim Wilson. Joining Jim is Kara Zukavich, host from the Martensville Curling Club. First, the championship trophy. Now the hearts to each member of the team. And finally, the coveted green jackets.
Oh, it's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Saskatchewan.
And thus concludes this junior championship and another season of Saskatchewan Championship Curling for Realcast Media and SaskTel Max. We want to thank you for joining us through the Scotties, the Tankard, and here at the Provincial Juniors, and we'll look forward to seeing you when it all starts again next January.